What's going on, WG? It's your boy Mario, and we're back at it again with another live stream. But today is very different here. We got ourselves a new podcast approaches. We got Smash Datalyzers. Shout outs to everyone in the podcast. We're going to go ahead and shout you guys out real quick. And we're going to be talking about a bunch of topics when it comes to Smash, when it comes to Nintendo Direct, when it comes to a lot of stuff that just happened recently. And of course, everything to look forward to. We're all going to be talking about all the good stuff here. So make sure you boys and guys go in and tune in, smash that like button. And first off, we're going to shout you guys out. Who we got first? Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Go ahead and let the world know who you are.
Oi, AntKeepsGaming here, and welcome everybody to the stream. I'm from a podcast and a channel called A New Podcast Approaches. We try and get special guests each week. If we don't, then we stream on our very own YouTube channel. With me is C&J Gamer.
Hey everyone, this is C&J Gamer from the Smash Datalyzers, and once again, we're so happy to do a new podcast approaches, especially with WUG Martin. This is literally actually just incredible. I've been waiting for this day. But yeah, I guess that's all with my intro, so I'll just introduce Micro now.
Let's go.
Hey, all you loose streamers, Macroman here. I go by the same name on my YouTube channel, and I'm thankful to be on another podcast approaches, so I'm just going to let last person on here to introduce themselves.
Hello, you wonderful people, and welcome to a new episode of a podcast approaches. It's my honor to have the golden appearance here, as I am clearly the star.
Okay, enough with the clown.
Alrighty, guys. So you guys heard it here. Like I said, we got my boy C&J Gamer, we got Wa, we got Micro, we got Ant in the building. Of course, your boy WG Martin here. We're gonna be talking about a lot of topics here, guys. We're gonna talk about a lot of good topics. We got a lot of stuff, crazy stuff to talk about here. But we got up in the stream first and foremost. We got Raphael in the building. We got Waluigi. We got Crystal. What's going on, Jay? What's going on, Kirby Team? What's going on, King Games? What's going on, Yike? We got everybody in the building. Smash in the building. We got Crystal. We got Kirby Team. Everybody's in the building here, dude. We could get Dante and Smash. We're gonna talk about all that in the stream here. So, do any one of you guys want to kick off the first topic and let us know? We can definitely talk about that.
Yeah, I'll kick it off. I'm usually the one who starts off things in new podcast approaches. We go through a list. We talk about various things, mostly Nintendo stuff. But if you guys in both chats, because we're streaming on our main YouTube channel as well, if you got anything to ask us, let us know, and we will try and get back to you towards the end of the stream somewhere, and during the stream, when we answer your questions as we go along. But the first thing I want to talk about is welcome WG Martin to the podcast. I mean, everyone here is probably really excited to get you on here. Even just talking to you is probably, because I've seen some of your videos, some of your live streams and stuff, and I think some other people here have seen your live streams and videos and stuff. So it's just great to have another guest. So thank you so much for getting in contact with C&J, and thank you C&J as well for trying to get him on here as well. And you finally did. So it's just thank you, really. A big shout out to you.
You're very welcome. I really love WUG because, well, he's just an amazing guy. Ever since I met him, actually for like 9 months ago, with that 1 week I will not talk about.
Let's not get it.
So the first actually bit of the podcast is literally just talking about WUG Martin, really, pretty much.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Is the mic going good, chat?
Yeah. I think for us.
Yeah, the mic. We cannot hear you that much.
Wait,
yeah,
me?
I'm in the chat. No, not you. Just WUG.
Wait. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just going to be talking about WUG and WUG Martin here. Yeah, that's what he told me to school. Or WG Martin, however you guys want to call him.
WG Martin, guys.
So anyway, so if you guys don't know what we do here, our podcast approaches, I said we get various guests on to our podcast, but also if that guest wants a live stream on their channel, they're more than welcome to. Is literally bringing the whole Smash community together. Literally just everyone and just talking about Smash at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what we do.
Which in my opinion actually might end up being a little impossible due to the fact that not all people are into Smash speculation. Some of them are just into playing the game.
No, they just gotta get into it, mate. They just gotta get into it.
All right. I'll keep my mouth shut about that. Also, fun fact.
Here's the thing, guys. then again, not everybody likes Smash, but then again, we got other topics besides Smash, right?
Yeah, we have just
That is true.
a lot of Nintendo.
Including the Animal Crossing Direct, which came out yesterday. Which I'm still kind of like shaking my head on CNJ for. He ended up doing a live stream a day after that. Like,
It's okay.
Because I wanted to do my own reaction.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
you could have just recorded it while like off the screen.
Well-
You could have just done that without having to do a live stream.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, you can react and not react, and you could do whatever you
I
wish.
mean,
That's the whole point.
I
of
do
it,
not have
so.
enough space, so that's why I do a live stream video. Okay, I don't want my
Ah,
videos.
okay.
Anyway,
you see,
anyway.
if you had said that before, I would have understood.
Guys, come on. We got to stay on track here, because there's one thing about us, we'd never stay on track.
all
But anyway,
we'll
what I'll-
probably go to the next topic since we've.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
let's
it's-
talk about it. Let's
Yeah,
talk
so
about it.
all I can say is a big welcome to you, man. Thank you for, as I said again, for joining us. If you ever want to come on here or tune in, just let us know. But the main thing I want to talk to you about, we're going to have all our own opinions, but because you're the guest today, we want your opinions on Byleth, but also the next DLC fighters. We're going to talk about a bit of Smash here. So, yeah, go ahead, Martin. Whatever you want to talk about Byleth and the next DLC fighters. What do you think's cool?
So let's talk about Byleth real quick. Let's talk about Bobby. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that bikes. We're gonna talk about Sabi and whatnot.
Bailiff.
But like, my thoughts. If you guys see my reaction to Byleth, a lot of people see my reaction to Byleth, but I was just laughing because I thought it was very funny. I thought it was very hilarious because everybody was expecting like Dante. Everybody was expecting, a character that, a lot of people was looking forward to, but then when they got the Fire Emblem character, it was just like, wait, what? So I was like laughing because of the fact that we indeed got another Fire Emblem character for the memes, but at the end of the day, I wasn't salty because I already knew Sakurai was gonna do more DLC because he pretty much announced it a while back. I already knew he was gonna do more DLC, so that's why I wasn't really salty. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like Byleth in Smash is, in terms of how Byleth plays, it's all right. It's not Byleth is not the best character in Smash, but Byleth is, you know what I'm saying. Respect Byleth for the fact that Fire Emblem Three Houses was an amazing game, and that was definitely one of the best games that actually came out, last year. So I can definitely respect Byleth to being that, and that's probably one of the reasons why I see Sakurai put in Byleth in Smash is because Fire Emblem Three Houses was like literally one of the best games that came out along with Astro Chain last year, and there's him putting that there for the memes as well, because you can see by Sakurai's reaction when he literally turned back and was like, yo, I did that. Like, I did that. I put Byleth. So, you know what I'm saying? I was laughing. I thought it was very hilarious. In my reaction, I thought it was very hilarious. I was just laughing it off. But a lot of people, took it the wrong way, and they were salty about the whole situation. And actually, it's still salty about Byleth. So, I mean, it's just all fun. It's all fun and games for me.
Yeah.
When it comes to characters like Byleth getting in, like another Fire Emblem character, the memes are just not gonna stop when it comes to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hoes mad.
Yeah. Well, we'll go through each one of us. It's like me. Like when I saw Byleth's reveal trailer, I was going to make a reaction video, but someone spoiled it for me. So I was like, well, I can't do this now. So, so I had to just leave my reaction. But with Byleth, it's kind of, for me, it's a 50-50 sort of thing. See, how I saw Byleth is that, okay, yeah, it's a Fire Emblem character. I was a bit angry. But also, if you think about it, it's a Nintendo character. So that means we can get Nintendo characters for the Fighters Pass. So it kind of opened the door for that. So it's kind of good and bad. So it's like 50-50. And as for a moveset, it's like me again, 50-50. It's kind of like, I'm not quite sure how I feel about her, really. So, but...
you don't really like Byleth like that?
Sorry?
You don't really like Byleth?
I don't know. It's like a 50-50 thing for me. It's like, I do,
the question
I
is,
don't.
who here has actually played Fire Emblem Three Houses?
I have not. That's the only thing.
I played a little of it. I don't only.
How's the gameplay?
What my friend played. It's all right. It's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely. I can see it.
Honestly, my thoughts on Byleth personally. I knew for a fact it wasn't going to be Dante because of the whole non-disclosure agreements thing. It was a huge red flag. So
yeah, that was
I honestly kept thinking if it wasn't Dante, it could have been Arlen Naja. But honestly, when I started hearing that Byleth could have been a character, it's gonna be a character soon, because I kept hearing that from when Hero was being announced back then. I was like, okay, at this point, it's inevitable.
Oh,
So the
God
minute I saw
damn.
Byleth, I was like, God damn it.
Oh, yeah,
God
here we
give
go
it to my
again.
sins. Why?
Wait, so
I was kinda
so what I'm
salty.
getting here, some of you guys were salty.
But I got Sakurai kind of redeemed himself for me when he showed off the Cuphead meat spinner outfit. Which, by the way,
Oh,
Martin,
definitely.
if you remember, I actually said that why not Cuphead be in Smash? You were like, nah, is Cuphead gonna be in Smash Boys?
Oh, which was bigger though?
It was
Cuphead
in
or
one of your
Sans?
streams. I remember that.
Oh,
Which was bigger? Cuphead or Sans?
Sans, 100%.
Cuphead for Smash.
I think Sans.
Sans.
I think Sans was bigger.
I was going wild when Sans got revealed though.
I literally screamed my lungs out when I
I
saw
was
that.
like, wait, Sans. It looked. The thing I like about Cuphead, the thing I like about with Sakurai doing the Mii character thing, the Mii fighter costume thing, which is Sans and Cuphead, they look like they could be an actual character. Like the way how they're designed and all that, they're not really too complicated characters. So when they put them as a Mii costume, they look just like the actual character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because usually, there'll be some Mii costumes where you're like, all right, it look like it's just a Mii costume. But the thing is, Sans and Cuphead actually look like the original characters from the games.
Yeah.
So that was the thing that made it much more crazy when Sans, was revealed, because I was like, oh my god, Sans is inside.
But
of
also,
course, it's a Mii costume. But
with the Mii costumes, they have worked really well with those Mii costumes. They haven't just put out another Mii sword fighter, gunner, brawler. They have gone into detail with these. So that's what makes me. I'm not going to go fully into this, where Gino might be a remade, remastered Mii costume, in my personal opinion, and also maybe a Five Nights at Freddy brawler. I know we had that leak, but before that, all of us here think Freddy will be a Mii brawler.
I think it's bullcrap.
Yeah, that big league sport.
Yeah, it's a big leap more.
So I just want to get others' opinions. So C&J about Byleth. So Martin knows where you stand. Same with you, Micro, and then you, Whack, because we usually go through it. So C&J, if you'd like to take it with Byleth as well. I know it's been old news, but I know Martin wants to hear your opinion, and his community wants to hear your opinion. So,
All right, then. So I feel like I'm the only member in the podcast, as well as all the viewers, like just so happy that when Byleth was revealed. Like for some reason, like if anyone watched my stream, which was incredibly laggy, I was actually like screaming because I was so happy that Byleth was coming to the game.
really?
Literally, I was literally screaming. I was so excited for Byleth, and I just wanted him to come out already. And when he did, I tried him out. He was pretty cool. I love his up special, like when he latches onto someone and just like jumps off of them. It's actually pretty cool, and there are like so many memes of that. Yeah, and then for
believe
Cuphead
me.
meme
The
costume,
memes. Let the memes flow, my boys.
the mean flow. No, let the salt flow through you.
Let it flow. Let it flow.
Well, basically liked Byleth being in Smash because he wanted to see the salt.
yeah.
I am the devil's advocate here.
And then there's Cuphead. Cuphead was actually I understand why they did not make Cuphead a fighter, because Cuphead does not really have like a how do you say it? Like a
Moveset.
big moveset. Yeah, a big
Yeah.
moveset. Like of course he has a moveset, but not like a like enough stuff for his moveset that can get him to smash. So
Yes, he does.
sort of. Not
can
really.
literally
He does not have a
show
lot of
you.
stuff, okay?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Really, if you think about it, Cuphead got like what he can shoot. He can shoot, beams through his
Right.
finger, and then like during the game, you can really much. It's not really too much of a change, really, when in terms of his moveset. I mean, that's pretty much it. I feel like that's what he's trying to say. He doesn't really have too much like crazy moves, like the way how he can actually like hit you or do anything. But I'm pretty sure Smash, like Sakurai has come across characters like that before, and Sakurai knows how to create its own like moveset for Smash.
Sans.
Yeah,
I have to put him out
like
there. I have to
think
put him out there.
about it. There was some characters in Smash where they Sakurai literally made up movesets for those characters just for Smash. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they can they could probably make something with the developers, like make a moveset for Smash that would work for the character, that would make sense for the character.
Yeah.
His pink parry move, he could turn into a plane. Oh yeah, he could turn it into a plane. That's probably one thing. He could, they could turn it into a move set. They could turn it into a move in Smash.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
One thing I also wanted to mention,
Micro?
if that were to happen, then we would have to wait like 5 or something years for the next game, which apparently Sakurai actually said that in a recent column. If anyone heard about that.
Yeah, we'll get to it, but let's just get everyone's thoughts on this, and then we'll move on. So, Michael, what did you think of Byleth? And then we go to WAG, because WAG hasn't said anything either.
I already said WAG's the only one that hasn't said.
Okay, we'll go to WAG then.
As I've said, I am happy about Byleth because I get to see the salt.
No, another Fire Emblem character.
Well, that and the fact that now we know first-party characters do indeed have a chance, and I know now that raises the chance for my two most wanted, Waluigi and Isaac.
Oh, okay. But yeah, my opinion on Byleth, I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. The salt flow through everybody.
Okay, so while we're doing, we're gonna get to Animal Crossing, guys. Don't worry. So also, Martin, what is your thoughts on the next DLC fighters now? Sorry, we're on this a little bit, but we will move on to another subject. So
yeah, so we're going into the Smash DLC.
Yeah,
DLC 6.
Yep.
Okay.
All of it,
so
really.
Here's my thoughts. Here's my thoughts, boys. Everybody in the stream, y'all get ready for this one. Mm-hmm. Somebody just said they think DLC 6 is another Pokemon character. So I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Highly doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put that out there. But I personally, with Mr. Candyman, Mr. Candyman himself, getting Crash wrong. I call him Candyman. It's a joke here. We call him Candy.
And he sells fake
the man
candy.
candy.
That's
I'm telling you. But with Crash has a good chance of not being in Smash now. Speaking that leak was coming from the same source that got the Nintendo Direct on the 12th wrong and was basically making up something. Crash pretty much is not, in my opinion, like it's a good chance that Crash is not going to be DLC Fighter 6. Now, did I want Crash for DLC Fighter 6? I actually was pushing for Crash for DLC Fighter 6 because of that. I felt like that was like a huge good chance for Crash to be in Smash. But as a character that I want now, that I think is the next DLC character, I'm probably going for, and this is gonna sound, some people may disagree with me, some people may not, but for DLC Fighter 6, I'm thinking it's either Dixie Kong. I know this is sounding weird already. Dixie Kong or Sora. And I know Sora is just not gonna happen because Disney and all these other stuff. But the reason why I said Dixie Kong is because we haven't gotten a Donkey Kong character in how long? Like since Brawl? And I feel like
King K.
Rool. We got K. Rool this year.
Well, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we got King K. Rool.
I did say about that. Never mind. We did get King K. Rool, but I don't know. I feel like Dixie Kong would have fit in perfectly well. Speaking that, DK, Country 3, and 2, Dixie Kong was a straight up like basically one of the main characters. So I feel like Dixie Kong would have been fit well in Smash, and I would just like the way how Dixie Kong would play with the ponytail and all that. I think that would actually be really cool. But
I don't understand why you didn't put him as an Echo Fighter at the very least. But I still don't know why. Think about
it here, though. Sora in Smash. I know it sounds crazy, and Sora is my dream character to be in Smash, and I know I've been doubting it myself, but I'm gonna push for it. Sora.
Yeah, we need Sora.
It may not be DLC 6. But maybe it might be in the Fighter Pass. Who knows?
I personally think Sora has a good chance, but I don't think he's going to be Fighter Pack 6.
I kind of lost all hope for Sora, as much as I honestly want him.
Remember,
I got so discouraged over the last few weeks.
So, what other picks, Mine? Have you got any other picks, or just the number 6? You can go for all of them if you want, or just one for now, or what?
I mean, I'm gonna go with what somebody said in the chat. I know, like I said, a lot of people are going to freaking disagree, but hear me out. I'm gonna go with another Pokemon character for the Fighter Pass.
I said this. I said this too.
No. The reason why I said this though, is because look what happened with Byleth. Look what happened with Byleth. Another Fire Emblem character. And I'm saying this because we had Fire Emblem Three Houses, which was the new Fire Emblem game, and then that was the main character they put Byleth in Smash as a DLC. And then we got Pokemon Sword and Shield that came out last year as well. And they didn't add a new Pokemon in Smash yet. So I feel like they actually might add in, I don't know what Pokemon it may be, but they might add in maybe a starter from Sword and Shield or maybe a different other Pokemon that they have fit. Because look at Lucario from Diamond and Pearl. They put him in Brawl. So I feel like it might be another Pokemon from Sword and Shield they might add into Smash. Now, do I want another Pokemon in the game? No, I really don't want a Sword and Shield Pokemon in the game. But I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would like that. And who knows? It's a good chance Sakurai might put in another Pokemon, into Smash as a Fighter Pass. What you guys think about that?
I get the feeling they're gonna pull a Byleth on us and
well,
basically do it.
I want to. I've been speaking to the guys for a while of a Pokemon pick, and do you know the new DLC for the Pokemon games? You know Cub Fu? As soon as I saw that Pokemon, I thought Smash, because it's like a Ryu Pokemon. It is pretty much a Ryu Pokemon with a headband, but it's fur. So I think we're going to get Cub Fu more than anything. But another thing that I was a good idea with the guys made me have this idea, where the two legendaries could be Echo Fighters of one another. So Zamazenta and Zacian could be an Echo Fighter of each other. That'd be quite interesting.
Yeah, here's the problem with that. Sakurai to confirm the Echo Fighters for DLC.
But not just an Echo Fighter. I mean, just like literally a character and an Echo Fighter in one. That's what I mean. So.
Yeah, but
here's the thing,
it can still be kind of like a half Echo because there are some characters who have kind of the same movesets as others, but not completely to the point where they can be considered as an Echo Fighter. I mean, look at Ganon. They literally gave him his freaking sword, and yet he's not even an Echo Fighter.
But yeah, Martin. But Martin, what did you say?
No, but yeah, I feel like you're right on that one. Just like what my boy just said in the chat. He said toxicity is basically that game's Lucario. I feel like they might put in toxicity, and I believe Walmart Gaming. I don't know if you guys know about Walmart Gaming, Walmart Canada Gaming. They have the Twitter account where they basically do their speculations and predictions on certain stuff that's going on, and they put out their own predictions for Fighter Pass 2. And
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
toxicity was in their prediction. So, and then I don't know if anybody knows about this, but toxicity just seems like that other Pokemon like that would actually be in like a fighting game, like in Smash. Because look at Lucario, look at Mewtwo, and Mewtwo is a legendary though. But I'm just saying those type characters where they're very different. They're not a starter Pokemon, but they have their own. Oh, shout out to Crystal Star coming through with the $2 super chat donation.
Thank you so much for the donation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yoshifu. Yeah. So Yoshifu is the evolved form of Cubfu, but what I was thinking, what they could do with Cubfu, they could have his final smash where he turns into Gigantamax Yoshifu. So that's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, not many Super Smash Bros. Games really include a legendary Pokemon for most of them. And I'm not counting Mewtwo. That doesn't count. It's genetically engineered ones.
But yeah, Martin, carry on what you said.
Doesn't count.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, do you guys think a Pokemon in Fighter Pass 2 was bound to happen?
Nope.
Let you guys do you guys think no?
I think so.
I mean,
it will be the third. So. I think it would be, if anything, it wouldn't be like the beginning or end. It will be the third fighter because that lines up with the DLC when it's released. I think that's my personal opinion, but it's up to you guys. What do you guys reckon?
Nah, I highly doubt a Pokemon.
I kind of written down a list for who I think it could be. I'm not gonna go in order, so I'm just gonna say them all. Okay, so I think for Fighter Pass 6, I think it's going to either be Crash, Geno, Arl, Steve, and 8th generation Pokemon.
Steve, oh my gosh.
Oh, what do you think, Where of the Pokemon? Any Pokemon?
I just doubt a Pokemon. I would honestly think it was likely if it wasn't for one thing. the spirit event, which
Oh, that's
Three Houses didn't have a spirit event. That's when you should know. That did not have a spirit event, but
Oh, okay.
Sword and the Shield has. That's the difference there. And I don't think spirits deconfirm. But I think
they
that
do.
is
We have
But
no.
like-
I sort of kind. The spirit event spirit event spirits.
I was
before
talking about
Cuphead,
spirits
they're
in
not-
general.
Oh,
I was just talking in general. But I think if they're done post-release, then I think they won't happen. Don't think they deconfirm. I just don't think they'll happen.
Yeah, because Banjo had a spirit, I believe. I believe Banjo had a spirit. I believe. Did Banjo had a spirit?
No.
No.
Of his own?
Oh, no, he
No,
didn't.
I don't think so.
Who was it? Oh yeah, no. Who was it? Who was the one that had a spirit? I forgot which one that had a spirit. I
Rayman,
think it was,
Shantae. One of them.
You know?
You mean the character that's already in the game, Martin?
no, there was a character who had a spirit in there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. But anyway,
You just think too much on the idea of spirits being
I
characters.
could
Like,
swear there
why
was a
can't
character that
them-
had a spirit that was in there.
I mean, they've done it before in Smash 4, and not only that, in this game, they kind of did it with, what was his face? I mean, they kind of have Captain K. Rool and K. Rool. I mean, I know people are
That's what I
gonna,
meant to
like,
say. Yeah, I meant to say
bang
that.
gang
I
up
meant
on
to
me
say
on that, but it's literally the exact same character in a different outfit.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you
what I
can't
meant
go
to say.
anywhere wrong with that. That's kind of like
Yeah.
a stretch if people are gonna say that it still deconfirms fighters. And also, something recently happened. If you've gone to the Cuphead, what was
Sorry,
it?
guys.
Spirit
Twitter.
event? No, not Twitter. I'm gonna smash that. Okay, so if you've ever played the Cuphead Spirit event, apparently if you get the Mii outfit, you get to fight the Mii instead. But
okay.
if you didn't, you basically get to fight a red Mega Man.
Mhm. Okay.
So
Yeah,
if that's the case, if people like get Mii costumes, all that stuff, or if spirits can
Mhm.
have the same like adaptation, then it could apply to fighters as well. Because if we were to get a fighter of that character, they could just basically replace it. I mean, there's no reason why they can't change it. I mean, they've basically done the same thing with what's his face? They've basically, oh my god, what was I gonna say? I literally forgot what I was gonna say.
Brain freeze.
Oh, whatever.
All right, cool. So while we're on the DLC anyway, because we want to wrap this up very quickly, because I know we've got this in the show notes anyway, but if we just list off who we're going to think. So I'll start very quickly. I think it's going to be Crash, RL, Cubfu, Steve, Ryu Hayabusa, and Waluigi. So C&J, who do you think your 6 is going to be? Who do you think is going to be more likely? Sorry.
My 6.
Just list them off very quickly. Shoot them off.
This in a way might sort of be leaking it because, well, I'll tell you later. But my 6, well, it's a little bit hard to talk about. But I think one of them is gonna be Crash, not Steve. Let me see, Crash, Sora. Yeah, I'm not really have a 6.
That's okay.
Yeah. If you don't
Yeah,
have,
but I'm still thinking.
like a couple.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, because I basically have this like weird it's not a podcast, but it's sort of like a collaboration video with some people that we're about to do, and we have to pick 6 characters who we think are going to be it.
Okay.
And I've not picked yet, so
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm
just
not sure.
just do a 1. So Micro, would you like to list off? If you haven't got any, just do 2, 1. Well, how many of you want to do?
I already mentioned who I want on my list, or
Okay.
actually who I think it's gonna be.
Do you want to say
So
again?
I said
Or you okay?
I said Crash, Gino, Oral Naja, Steve, Pokemon from Sword and Shield, or Waluigi.
It's kind of similar
And
to mine as
Waluigi.
well. So,
oh, I actually do have a list.
all right, shoot them off very quick.
Okay, then Crash, Sora, Shrek,
Oh
No.
no, that's not happening.
Oh god, I just said that.
Goku,
No. Okay, so wow, who
I
do you
Mickey
think?
Mouse.
So
I might as well say mine, right? I think Crash Bandicoot, I think SpongeBob, I think Barney, I think Caillou.
No, Barney's dead. Remember, Elmo killed Barney. You get on the info. I have proof of him killing him.
Finally,
Yeah.
the I Love You song remixed in Smash.
I love you.
No, no, stop that. Copyright. We don't want copyright. Anyway.
We're gonna get a copyright
Because
strike.
Elmo killed him. Okay? I literally have proof.
Anyway, so Wave,
And
would you like to do
I
yours?
talking to in the podcast. So let me go ahead and re-shout you guys out real quick. Carl Edwards wanted to know who is in the podcast. Who am I actually speaking with? So we got AntKeepsGaming.
Hello.
Go ahead and shout yourself out again.
Great.
You don't have to do your intro. Just basically say who you are.
Oh, I'm AntKeepsGaming. I do lots of live streams of all different sorts of content and stuff. I do link speculations sometimes, not all the time, and live stream every day, and do a lot of Smash-related content. CNJ, you're next.
Cool. And then next.
I'm CNGA from Smash Datalyzers. I go by both of those two names. I basically do what WUG sometimes does, and also like what blog content Papa Genius LaxChris does. Like basically just make leak videos and stuff.
He does
I
good
also do
YouTube poops.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Check
Low-key.
that out.
Yeah, he does YouTube poops. Those are actually good.
Yeah, I actually do. And my latest one is the announcers is quote unquote special message. It's so funny, literally. Just check it out on my channel.
I died laughing
Oh,
at the
God. All right.
Yeah,
Next,
go to
next.
All right. I'm Micromana. I don't usually do like Smash Brothers speculation, but this is probably the only opportunity where I get to mostly do that, so I don't have to do it on my own. Most of the time, I'm either doing animations, mid-eye compositions, all that stuff. It's still unrelated. Kind of working on my own web series, but that's kind of off topic. So I'm gonna just let
Great pixel artist, by the way. Great pixel artist, Michael.
Yeah, I'm the
really.
one who works on most of the thumbnails, if not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good job.
And you do an amazing
Shout out
job.
to Michael for the thumbnail.
And then, Wave.
You're welcome.
And I think
Um,
we're gonna make them emojis sometime in the server,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
I'm not
maybe.
sure.
Yeah. All right, then, Wave. You're
on.
And I'm Wonderful Golden Star. I'm mostly active on Twitter on the Waluigi for Smash and Wonderful Golden Star account, which is just a movement to get Waluigi, Gino, and Isaac in Smash.
Oh, okay. So there you
Yeah,
go,
for the
guys.
rest
If you
of
guys
the
are
others.
wondering, who we are, because I know some people just hopped into the stream, so that's why we had to reintroduce you guys again. So, of course, your boy WG Martin, man, we just hopped into a new podcast approaches from the Smash Datalyzers, and we got a couple guests in here like AntKeepsGaming, of course, CNJ Gamer, Micromana, and Wonderful Golden Star. So, we're talking about all these topics here from Smash, from Nintendo Directs to, Sabi and all that other good stuff. We're going to be talking about all that. We also got some topics like PS5 and Xbox Series X, you know what I'm saying, reveals, possibly date, and all that good stuff there. So stay tuned. It's definitely lit.
And also, we want to shout out Martin as well. So if you guys don't, Martin, can you shout yourself out to our channel so people know who you are and where they can find you?
Okay, so it's your boy WG Martin, and I'm a YouTuber who does Nintendo, gaming, PlayStation, Xbox, and also I do different other sorts of live streams, pranks, challenges, and all that other good stuff on the channel. It's definitely a ton of lit stuff. Omegle is just freaking hilarious. But of course, we do talk about predictions and leaks. And, when it comes to the real leaks, boy, not no fake leaks, boy. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely lit up in the nation. You can definitely have yourself a good time coming through. It's definitely lit.
Cool. And all we're doing to have mine on the show on our side, we're streaming on our very own YouTube channel, new podcast approaches, the same as the name of our podcast. Which all we're trying to do here is bring the Smash community together, talk about Smash with everyone, and just have a good time at the end of the day. That's all we're here for. That's all we're here. So
Also, I'm gonna let everyone in. I don't know if anyone agrees with me on this, but until we're at the point where we get to Fighter 6, which is basically gonna be the end of Smash Ultimate, I think it's best that we have literally every single guest star that we've had on the podcast roast kind of like a giant collab.
All right. That is going to be awesome. But anyway, so
that would be awesome.
So we don't dwell on anything. Well, we might as well continue with the Smash trend. So we're going to go out of sync here and just do all Smash related stuff first. So if you guys don't know, Sakurai in his new Famitsu column stated that after Fighter Pass 2, there is no more DLC. Now, how do you guys think about this, Martin? If you would like to kick us off, Martin, how you feel, because you're the guest.
All right. So first off, right off the bat, when I heard Sakurai, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the stream are gonna be, tuned into this one because I know people is going to be mixed on it. Some people are going to be, kind of salty about it, and then some people are going to be, neutral, and then there's going to be other people who are just okay with it. But when I first heard the information, I expected it actually. I was like, yeah, I feel like, Fighter Pass 2 was, just another way to Sakurai and the team to basically thank everybody for supporting Smash Ultimate and, getting the first Fighter Pass and, also try to please as much people as possible because there was a lot of people who was, pretty much not pleased with some of the characters that was in Fighter Pass 1. When Terry got, leaked a while back by Nintendo themselves on the website, people, there was a lot of people who were actually salty about it because there was like, some people didn't know what SNK was, and a lot of people just didn't know the history of Terry and the Fatal Fury series and King of Fighters series and stuff like that. So it was kind of upset about that. And then there was, when it comes to Byleth, as the last character, that whole situation there was just kind of like that. So I'm pretty sure Sakurai was just like, you know what, I appreciate you guys, supporting, and you guys keep supporting, but I do want to try to go ahead and please you guys as much as possible. So he decided to make more DLC characters for that one. But I'm pretty sure, and as you guys heard, it's the limit. Like, so I'm pretty sure Sakurai is at his limit when it comes to creating these DLC characters and all the development that goes down with Smash DLC. I'm pretty sure they're at the limit there, and they have to. I feel like Sakurai just needs the break because he's been going nonstop since Smash Ultimate, since 2018. You know what I'm saying? And that's like not including the development of Smash Ultimate, which was prior, which he pretty much stated began after Smash 4's DLC ended. That's when Smash Ultimate, development pretty much began, but that's besides that, so I feel like Sakurai definitely and the team definitely needs a break. So I wasn't surprised when I, heard Sakurai pretty much came out and said, this is it. Fighter Pass 2 is it. No more DLC after Fighter Pass 2. I expected it, and I was pretty okay with it. I feel like Sakurai definitely does need a break, but I know there's a lot of people who aren't okay with it and they're upset. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think?
Well, I just we go in order of alphabetical order. So
Yeah.
I think he should have had a break after the first Fighters Pass. Don't get me wrong. I am happy in a sense, but in a way, I'm really concerned for Sakurai. I mean, he's even said the goal is going further and further, the goalpost or whatever he said, and it's just like, I feel so bad for the guy. I really do. I just hope he takes a break, and I'm so glad he's saying, right, this is it. Obviously, we're not quite sure. It could always change, and these are Nintendo's picks for the DLC, but I really think he should take a break now. I really do, just for the, health that he is, because I don't know if you know Martin. I don't know if the guys know here. He used to walk around while doing Smash with an IV drip in his arm.
Yeah. Like,
That's how bad it was. Yeah.
It's so sad.
Really crazy, bro.
So he needs to take a break. I think ending it after the second Fighters Pass is a good decision. And yeah, he should do no more, even though I know people would love more. I mean, I would love to see more, but I think now we should take the break. He should take a break, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, CNJ?
CNJ?
What's it called? A new. So what was it?
About Sakurai not making DLC after Fighter Pass 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's really sad. Like a man like himself, so incredible. He literally has an IP. What's it called? Like an IP drip. He works. Yeah, an IP drip, and he works so hard on Smash Ultimate that he cares about fans. That's good, but also like. He really cares about us that he has to help. So really, when this Final Pass ends, I really hope he takes a break, please. Like literally, at least a 10-year break. Real, it literally makes me so sad to hear that Sakurai is literally working with an IP drip, and it's just scary.
I don't know if that's still the case, but he did. But
it is, man.
So, Michael,
he does not die.
So, yeah, what's your thoughts, Micro?
Oh boy, it's definitely the end times here, isn't it? Well, I'll say I'm happy for Sakurai since he deserves a huge break for his work and dedication. Like he spent all this time trying to add all these characters that we really didn't expect to come out of the blue. Like I didn't even know who Joker was until the Game Awards. I barely started finding out who Hero was, and even though it was kind of inevitable. For Banjo, I wanted Banjo for so long, and when I started hearing rumors about him, and when I also saw we stream about him talking about him, like I was actually at a graduation ceremony for a friend of mine.
Ooh.
If you don't know the San Cedar High one that came up, that was on news and all that. Well, I was over there, and then I saw that we were streaming on that day, and I found out that Banjo was actually going to possibly get revealed, confirmed by Vergabet and all that. And Terry, I was actually pretty happy that Terry might have gotten introduced. Because I actually was a King of Fighters / Fatal Fury fan, but I think you already know what I thought of Byleth. So as for the 6 other fighters, I have no idea, and probably let alone the entire world knows who the last 6 are gonna be. So I'm just happy that Sakurai knows to end off on a high note. I just know that he's just gonna go all out with the whole last 6 because if it's gonna be the last 6 of the game, he's got to go all out with all he's got essentially. This is the ultimate Smash Bros. Game. And remember, he's breaking all the impossible barriers, and he basically did that when trying to get all of the Smash Bros. Roster together. So, if anything, I don't really care what rules apply. Don't care if assist trophies or spirits are deconfirming fighters. If Sakurai can implement them in and find a way, that's how he's gonna do it. So,
Okay,
wow,
that.
do you like to?
I'm I'm hoping he ends for at least a while, but it just said there's no plans for future DLC, so I'm not saying this is the end quite yet. I'm honestly 50-50 with the situation.
Okay.
This is what I'm personally hoping for. Sakurai to take a year's break because the ballot 2 is open for 4 last characters. Because I feel like that's the best way to end it on the highest note possible. While also letting Sakurai actually have, a break. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's just what I'd personally want. And then after that, Sakurai take a nice vacation.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like Sakurai, he's done a lot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Sakurai should definitely make after Smash. I feel like he should take a break off of Smash. I know a lot of people really just want Smash and Smash and Smash and Smash and Smash. But if you think about it,
Right?
since Smash 4, he's just been doing Smash. And like when he did Brawl, when he took a break from Brawl, he did Kid Icarus Uprising. That was an amazing game. A lot of people actually love that game and want a sequel. So I feel like after Smash, he should definitely, take a break and then work on something different, so that way he can keep his mind fresh and keep his mind off of, just Smash all the time, because if you think about it, all people want right now is just Smash characters. And I feel like Sakurai, there has to be, that line where Sakurai has to draw where he's just like, you know what, I'm done, and this is what he basically did there. He was just like, after Fighter Pass 2, I'm done, guys. I'm done with the DLC for now. I'm done with the DLC, and he's just gonna take a break. I feel like, that's the perfect time. We're getting 6 more characters. We're not getting 5 this time. We're getting 6 more characters. He added that bonus character at the end, just to settle everybody, off. If everybody is not happy with 5 characters, well, now you got an even number. You got 6 different new individual characters, and who those characters could be, we don't even know. So I'm pretty sure at least one of those characters, or I'm pretty sure out of those 6 is gonna please a lot of fans. It's gonna please a lot of people. I mean, the last Fighter Pass we had Banjo, for Christ's sake, and a lot of people want Banjo, in Smash. You know what I'm saying? And that pleased a lot of people. But this Fighter Pass, we're getting 6 characters. So I definitely do feel like we're gonna get a lot of characters where we're gonna be pleased. But of course, it's always gonna be people who are gonna be upset because their character's not gonna be in the game. That's just nature. That's just how it is, right? But Yeah, I think Sakurai definitely should take a break. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally okay with Sakurai, not doing any more DLC characters after Fighter Pass 2, because we're getting 6 more characters, and what really more can you ask for 6 more additional characters? Like, how many characters will we have in Smash? Do anybody, do the math real quick? How many characters will we have in total after these 6 more additional characters
I
that's
know
gonna
how.
happen in Fighter?
About, I believe, 81 actually. Well, we got 12 DLC characters in total, if that's the case.
That is
81 or
crazy.
8? No, yeah, 81 to
It's
end off the
86.
entire roster.
Like 81?
I believe so.
Wow.
That's some dedication.
Wow, wow.
Who would have ever thought? Like, who would have ever thought Smash Brothers would have that many characters, that many fighters in the roster? Like, that's like Smash Brothers now, Smash Ultimate can compete for like
Let alone any fighting game, actually.
literally any fighting game in terms of how many characters it has in the roster. Like, I'm not talking about, when it comes to like anime, like Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, like that is just ridiculous. Like, on its own, that had like over 200, 300 or something like that. But that's like a different other story. I'm talking about actual like Street Fighter, Tekken, Marvel
King of
vs.
Fighter.
Capcom, those type fighting games. Smash Brothers Ultimate has ridiculous amount of characters, and like in total we're gonna have like what 81 characters. That's insane. Like, that's like beginning to get like Mugen tier. Like, how
Yeah,
Mugen
yeah.
get,
Oh, I love Mugen, man. Love it.
Oh, Megan. Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Everything versus
Flash
everything.
Wait, Lewis Silva says we'll have 86 characters in 2021.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've
don't
lost
know.
track.
I
So-
don't know what you're expecting. I believe you're on crack, my friend.
What if you
All
count
that crack fight, boy. Yo, Super Saiyan, I'm just playing. Super Saiyan Ultra says for Dragon Ball Fighters.
Sakurai basically just deconfirmed Fighter Pass 3. So if you're expecting that, it ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. Just saying.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Fighters has Fighter Pack 3, but Smash, unfortunately, it's not gonna have Fighter Pack 3.
Are you
Yeah,
including
stand it up
are
somewhere.
you including Echoes or not?
I mean, I don't think Sakura's gonna do
I don't
that.
think so.
No, I'm saying do you count Echoes as separate characters for them? Family characters.
I count them as separate characters, Echoes.
Yeah, I count them.
Then I think it was 86.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I count Echoes because Crom. When I look at Crom, I don't look at Roy or nothing like that. Even though he is an Echo, I just look at Crom like, oh yeah, that's Crom.
Yeah, I'm the same with that. I don't see because I know there's that option you could turn the Echo Fire and stack them on one, on top of each other, but I don't do that. I just have everyone on the roster so you can see at all times. So
Yeah, I do the same thing actually.
cool.
Okay.
So, Wad, did you have anything to add to this about Sakurai and more DLC, or what was it? What do you think of the DLC? Because we didn't get to you for the what you think he just needs a break, or didn't you say or something?
I think he needs a break, but it's kind of hard because I genuinely do think after Ultimate he's done with Smash.
I think that.
I think it's his grand finale toy, so I feel like he wants to leave it with the biggest bang ever.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to really.
He
know
will
what
never
he's
do
gonna
this again. He will never do this.
Yeah, he would never do that again
The only
unless
way-
he were to make a DX version, which would be surprising. Honestly, I don't expect that at all.
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
all right, cool. So, what I'm gonna do, move on to the next one. So, I think that's all Smash-related stuff. Unless you guys want to go on over anything else, other than that, we can move on to
well,
the.
Oh yeah. I forgot one thing.
Like I was
Smash.
Sorry.
What?
Goku and Smash.
Hey, I love Goku,
Oh,
but
I'm happy for that.
I'm telling
No, but
I'll
really,
say this right now. I'll say this-
I was
I'll
actually
say this.
watching a video today. Not gonna self-promote or anything. Apparently Sakurai revealed or I believe somebody managed to find the whole column. And apparently Sakurai says that he's not gonna say that that the Smash Brothers series isn't going to continue. Which means if he said, if we were to get another Smash Brothers adaptation, it would have to be on the newest hardware on Nintendo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Which
I
would
feel
probably
like
be like 5 to 6 years or something.
appreciate that,
We ain't
Nedson.
getting any hardware anytime soon.
Nedson Monterio says awesome podcast. Appreciate that. We know we with the Smash Datalyzers. We with everybody in here. We having a good time, man. Thank you so much for the
Yeah.
support. But I feel like, Sakurai, that's what he's trying to get at here. I feel like that's what I believe somebody actually said this in the chat. They basically said, Fighter Pass 2 is the last it. That's it for Smash Ultimate. Like that's it for Smash Ultimate. And Sakurai
we're not
basically
sure.
saying no more after Fighter Pass 2. But that's not saying, that's gonna end Smash, because we're pretty much Sakurai basically saying that's it. When the next Nintendo console comes out, whenever it comes out, that's when we'll basically making it for the next Smash game. So any other characters that will be for the next Smash game, now possibly for Smash 6, and down in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But we already have Smash 6. Yes, Wii U, if you count them as separate games.
Oh god.
Thank you, CNJ.
The number
Thanks
of
for
the
saying
day
the truth.
NJ, you troll!
No,
Alright, but really,
no, it's
there are
right.
still a
That's
few
No,
right.
things
Donkey's
we
the
still
troll.
didn't get to. Okay, so let's see. Ed Boon, MK director.
Hang on, I was going to do the well, it wasn't that, it was the Animal Crossing, because we had to I put all the Smash stuff together pretty
Let's
much.
talk about the Animal Crossing.
I think that's what everyone wants to talk about.
Yeah, let's
first.
get to the Animal Crossing part actually.
Okay, so guys, before we
Oh, yeah,
continue, I'm going to back out this because I've not played an Animal Crossing game, so it's literally just you guys. So I'll hand it to Martin.
Me neither, but I've seen it at my babysitter's house when I was younger. So that's the only time I've actually seen Animal Crossing. Seeing it now to this very day. Looking
Wait,
good
wait.
graphics. A lot of
Wait, so
good
who
components.
said it? Who said they was gonna back out of it?
I'm going to back out of this because I haven't really played Animal Crossing, and I said it. So I'm going to I'll let Martin go first because you guys can talk about Animal Crossing. If you don't know anything, just back out like what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah,
You don't
yeah,
really
yeah.
need to
All
back out of it
yeah,
if you don't
so
want to talk about it.
back out of it, guys. Because he haven't played Animal Crossing. I'm gonna start it off right off the bat, and I'm just gonna say I'm not the biggest Animal Crossing fan. I said this, in a past stream, and I showed you guys I'm not really the biggest Animal Crossing fan. I only played, the one on the DS and New Leaf on the 3DS, and I played New Leaf on the 3DS, not really knowing anything of it, and I was just walking around chopping down trees. So I didn't really know what to expect when it comes to Animal Crossing. And when I watched the direct, those of you guys who were on the stream when I watched the Animal Crossing direct, I didn't know what was going on. Like I literally did not know what was going on, and a lot of people was basically saying that the direct was boring, and it's not really their type of game. I'm gonna say this right off the bat: Animal Crossing is a game where if it's not your type of game, then you're just not gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? This Animal Crossing is for a certain niche. It's for a certain type community of gamers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like I've seen on Twitter, like those people basically saying, "Oh man, this was the best direct ever," and I'm literally like, "Wait, how?" It's just because like you won't get it if you're not really an Animal Crossing fan. Like if you don't really, play and you don't really understand it, then you're not gonna understand what other people are actually talking about. And that's why I feel like Animal Crossing is not really my type of game, but I can understand and I can appreciate, that other people actually love Animal Crossing and they like it. But in terms of the direct, if I were to give the direct rating as a whole, as an outsider who's not really a fan of Animal Crossing and don't really, understand it too much, as an outsider looking in, trying to play it, I would give, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give the direct. I would give it a 6 out of 10, because I was actually kind of like didn't know what was even going on. Like I was kind of bored, throughout the stream. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. What do you guys think, CJ?
Okay, so first I'm gonna say this: I did not react to it the day it actually was aired. As Micro would be very angry if I said this, but now
I didn't.
I actually right before the podcast started this week, I actually did do a live stream reacting to it day after, and
shake my head.
yes.
Oh my God! Wait! Yo, my boy Raphael says you still can't even place furniture diagonally after 15 years. Oh my God! My boy just took a jab
what's
at
in the
Animal Crossing,
game?
boys.
Weed's in the game.
Oh, God.
Weed is actually in the game. If you
I
look
mean,
at
Animal Crossing is literally all trees. I mean, what else would you get weed from?
Yeah, what's next after
It
weed?
is what it
Jewel
is.
or something?
Like I
It's
said, I was
literally
playing
all
Animal Crossing on
trees.
3DS and I was walking around chopping down trees. Like I didn't
Chopping down trees like one slurp.
Chopping down trees, getting that weed.
Chopping them,
really.
chopping them trees like the
I'm
one.
gonna say that Animal Crossing is basically Nintendo's Minecraft.
Oh great.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that though.
Yeah, but
I
there's
wouldn't-
You got debated me. I got yeah first. I'm kidding.
What up, Archie?
Really.
Where you got anything to add, or for Animal Crossing? I don't know if you played it or.
I've played New Leaf for around an hour.
All right, how did you fare with that one?
Animal Crossing has never really been my type of game, but the direct actually interested me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. I didn't see it. I said
Not gonna
big fan,
lie.
but-
My part of like Animal Crossing, I've never actually played any of the games. I've only got to see. Back when I was like a little kid at my babysitter's house, where when my mom couldn't have the time to take care of me because she was busy with work. Yeah, I know I was a sad child. Tears. I actually got to see one of my friends actually playing Animal Crossing on their GameCube. I believe it was the first one, or I don't know. And I started trying to see how it was or how it all worked. It basically kind of felt like sort of customizability, like if it had a bit of customizability into it, and you basically get to like wander around the woods and just try to make a home, I guess. Or I don't know. I didn't really get into much in an Animal Crossing until Smash came out.
Oh, okay.
I just knew that it existed.
Luigi says today is my birthday, so I'm just feeling happy birthday, RT.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, by the
Right,
way,
so-
I think Animal Crossing should be called Animal Crossing Depth Collectors instead.
Oh, Tom Nook, man, take that back.
Or Animal Crossing Weed Collectors.
No. Okay, did anyone take the realization of that apparently Animal Crossing and Doom are going to be released simultaneously?
Oh yeah, there was a
There's so many memes about it. Why?
Why? Stop it.
Animal Crossing dude.
Get some help.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
like real talk.
so
Oh yeah, there was a Twitter post from Doom, for the announcement of the Animal Crossing Direct. Doom.
oh yeah,
literally,
it was going to go into
posted-
that. So yeah, so- yeah.
So I'm sorry for spoiling it. I'm not even.
That's okay.
We'll
We could just go into this right now. Move slowly. But
Okay,
before
then. Yo,
before we
yo, man.
move on, has anyone got anything else to add
Podcast.
about Animal Crossing? So
I have one thing.
Lily.
no, what? Anything?
There's just so many memes about
Um,
Doom and Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, Journal.
So where? Anything? Sorry, before. We...
Tom Nook is better than Isabel.
Ah, never something like that.
All right.
Yo,
So
All right.
Yo. I think we covered up Animal Crossing.
okay, so if you guys don't know, the next topic is what the guys were saying and C&J was going to go into was Animal Crossing and Doom released simultaneously. God, that's a hard word to say.
I was the one who put that. What do you mean?
Yeah, that word there. I can't English anyway. So even though I am British, I can't English anyway. So they come out on the same time. The both games come out at the same time. So if you guys don't know, there's a thing where obviously people want Doom Guy in Smash, and obviously Animal Crossing Doom released at the same time. Bit weird, and also memes going around with Doom Guy and Isabel. Anyway, this just adds more fuel to the fire. So
Yeah, Isabel
Oh my
was
God.
killed by Doomslayer.
Yo,
yeah,
we just talked about that already.
did we?
Yo, RT.
Yeah, we just talked about that like a few minutes ago. I mentioned it.
Oh, what you guys move so
yeah.
fast, I can't
You got
understand.
your
it.
back.
Anyway, so
Well,
but yeah,
well,
no,
well.
I was just doing it anyway. So
Why wants to say something?
yeah.
RT Luigi says, "Damn, I thought Animal Crossing was for kids. Nintendo out here putting weed in their game."
Animal Crossing me chopping down trees.
I was
This
gonna
is why-
say Doom Guy cutting down the
No, we
trees.
do not want the lore.
No,
accent
there's a new
ever.
Doom guy. Wait, I just realized something, guys. Isabel was Doom guy the entire time.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh! Well, right, as
Somebody
LaxChris
play
said,
that sound effect. LaxChris basically says,
my.
"Oh my god."
I don't think they can hear it on these end, but they can hear it on our podcast. I'll play it. Let me just get it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so
Are you guys getting Animal Crossing or Doom Eternal?
Doom Eternal, I will be getting 100%.
We might get both.
Obviously.
I might get
Okay.
both, but then again, I don't have money, so I don't really guarantee that I might get any of them.
Okay.
They both look interesting. Then again, I already saw Ant's gameplay of Doom. but it's not really doing.
Okay, that's understandable.
So, all right.
Alright.
So, we're gonna talk about Sabi and other leakers cease and desist. Now, if you guys heard or haven't heard,
Do you want me to talk about
We gotta talk about this one.
yeah. So,
y'all boys in the stream, get ready for this one.
so if you guys, I'm going to go over it very quickly. Just going to talk about the title. You talk about the title and then let everyone else pitch in. So basically, if you guys don't know, Sabi has been sent. He sent a, like Nintendo ninjas basically round to him and knew his name and everything like this. And he actually has deactivated his account and is not allowed to talk about leaks and speculation. So basically, a cease and desist from Nintendo. But apparently
Fake leaks are dead.
yeah, so it's not just Sabi though. Apparently some others. I think it was who was the other person that we saw just before we went? Somebody else posted in the chat.
Zippo and King Zell?
Zippo and King Zell have now been
my
sent
God.
a cease and desist. We've only got Verge Ben, looks like, maybe. So all leakers are being really clamped down hard. So with this,
I'm surprised Verge is still alive.
I'm surprised, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
after like
yeah,
he
this is
literally
crazy.
leaked the whole Smash presentation like 5 minutes before it actually happened.
yeah. So we
Yeah.
in the dark with all leaks and speculation as of now. We have no idea what's going to happen with the future of leaks and speculation, but I don't know what to think, my personal self. So, Martin, what do you think about this?
Yeah, let me kick off this one. This is actually crazy. I don't know if you guys, well, now you guys, in the chat and stream, don't, if you guys don't know, now you know. But Sabi, getting that cease and desist, from Nintendo, and Zippo, like this is, and this is in King's Out, like this is crazy because I was just saying in the past streams, I was just saying Zippo is now like 50%, right on that leak, the Animal Crossing, the 2 directs this month leak, and then now Nintendo giving them the cease and desist is basically just like, yo, you can't be leaking these stuff out. And that basically just proves, which is another topic that we're going to talk about, which is the Nintendo Direct, the next Nintendo Direct, because Zippo in that leak was basically like, we're getting 2 directs, in February. And he was like, Animal Crossing, something that happens, something on the 20th aligns with Animal Crossing. And then we got the Animal Crossing Direct on the 20th. So now that just makes you wonder, like, oh, are we getting, the Nintendo Direct next week? We're gonna talk about that one, but man, it's just sad to see, Sabi as well. And I haven't really seen Sabi, well, never mind. He did say something. He said something about an Indie Direct happening in March, and I'm pretty sure that's very classified information. So I can see why Nintendo, gave him that cease and desist and gave him that, yo, this is where you lie. The coffin is where you lie. You know what I'm saying? And King Zell, I haven't seen anything about King Zell lately, so I don't know why he got the cease and desist.
I'm guessing that's.
I didn't even know who King Zell was. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know who he was. Somebody
King Zell,
like
he got a couple stuff right in the past.
Can you tell me some leaks that he actually got right?
I believe he got right. What did King get? Did anybody in the chat know what King Zell got right? Again, I believe he got. I was gonna say a past Nintendo Direct, but I'm not too sure. But I remember he did, seeing him around, and he did get some stuff right. When it comes, down to like some of the leaks and stuff like that.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh, do anybody?
Okay.
You want to
Yeah,
check
do
in?
anybody got any thoughts?
Anyone?
Nobody got thoughts about Sabi getting turned. Like Sabi getting
I'm actually very surprised that Sabi actually got caught, and the fact that Verge is still on is kind of beyond. Hey guys, I just realized something. Doesn't that mean that Sabi was kind of more credible than Verge the entire time, since Nintendo actually ended up catching him instead of Verge?
Sabi's not his nickname. It's actually Bobby Wasabi.
I'm going to drown you for that.
Yeah, Bobby Wasabi.
I forgot to change the.
Okay. So, you're very quiet. Have you got anything to add?
About the directs, King Zell did say one thing about us not getting a Nintendo Direct until E3.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
that was the thing. Yeah.
Which this was just before the cease and desist. Which is making me scared that he's right about that, and we are getting another Direct this month. It just isn't a Nintendo one.
Wait, so who gave him the cease and desist? Was it Nintendo?
Yeah, it was
yep.
Nintendo.
He actually confirmed. Apparently, they knew where he lived and also his full name.
What?
Oh, heck no.
I have a picture. I have a picture. A lot of.
Ah, hell no, that's bad.
Yep.
And these Nintendo ninjas coming after them boys.
So,
Oh, looks like the
And-
Nintendo Ninjas were real the entire time.
For them fake
Yep.
leaks, boy.
Let me guess. Ninjas is
Nah, more
ninjas.
like them real leaks, boy.
so
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you guys.
Hold on, where is it? I have the post here.
So yeah, it's just all weird that like, all of a sudden they must be just now clamping down hard on all leaks and speculation
Yeah,
and
because
leakers and
Animal Crossing
everything.
Direct.
It's just, I guess, in a way it's disappointing, but in another way it's kind of good because think of it, as we said before, about how hard Sakurai has worked on Smash Brothers Ultimate. People want leaks and speculation. Well, it's more leaks. They want leaks. Some people want leaks, but then why would you want a game to be leaked? What this guy has worked so hard, put his health on the line for, and you want to just leak it and do that. So it's kind of like 50-50. Yeah, it's good to talk about speculation, but when it's actual a leak, it's kind of like, well, come on, man, that's a bit unfair on it. So
Yeah.
that's my personal opinion on it, but I
Yeah.
don't know how you guys feel about this.
I wonder how Sakurai felt about the SNK leak.
Well,
No,
actually,
God.
what I would like to know is the game leak. I don't know if you know about the whole game leaked online PC. People were putting in media files and stuff. I would like to know how he felt then. So 'cause that was
I
the whole
guess-
game leaked like a day
Oh,
before
boy.
it was meant to release on PC. I mean, on
Oh
Switch.
yeah. Do you remember that website that you live stream about? It was like that website that leaked a ton of stuff.
I mean, Instant Gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
We were just talking about leaks, so I just brought it up.
Okay.
Well, since we talking about that fake leak, let's get into
Oh, my
it.
great.
I was a bit
Alright.
confused.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that website was having like, games listed up early, and sometimes they'll have dates, dates listed up. So that was like really, really crazy at the time. Like it was really weird, and stuff like that. So if they like straight up leak out something like they're not supposed to, they can get their whole website took down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Because like when it comes to Nintendo, like companies like Nintendo and especially like PlayStation and stuff like that, and other companies, they don't play around when it comes to like certain stuff that gets leaked out that they don't want to. Like Sora for Smash just became a member of the channel.
Yes!
an elite
Yeah!
member of the channel. I'm like, wait, what was that sound? Like, what's
Welcome to the
going on?
nation, my dear friend.
Welcome to the nation. You guys know what time it is. Welcome to the Elite WG Nation. Appreciate you coming through. Now we only need 2 more members, and then we can add another, custom emoji in there. Appreciate that, Sword for Smash, man. Thank you so much for becoming a member, man. I really do appreciate that. Shout out to Sword for Smash, man.
Big shout out to Sora for
yeah,
Smash.
Let
if
your
you wanna
heart be
join
your
the
guiding
Discord.
key.
I mean, I like his
Yeah.
name. Sora should be in Smash.
Bro.
Oh man, that jump scare though. I was like, oh man. But yeah, like do you guys think you guys give actually, do you guys feel any empathy or any for Sabi and for Zippel and King Zell? Like they
I
was
do a
just
little bit,
I think,
about it.
like,
I don't know.
but he should have been a bit more careful. He started leaking, like, to the point where he even started leaking things about movies, and that was like,
I noticed that. Like, he was talking about the Sonic movie once, and like he was basically saying some stuff here and
like, dude,
stuff
spoiler.
like that.
yeah. So it's kind of like with See, I mean, I watch leaks and speculation as much as the next guy. I think if you outright leak something, then you don't deserve any sort of like you don't deserve to be felt sorry for. But if it's kind of like, hints here and there, but not actually leaking something, then, yeah, because, like, they've done, technically, no matter if you don't follow them or not, they've done a lot for the community. like for like leaking stuff and speculating, giving hints here and there. So in a way, that's kind of like we've gave you all this, and then to like say, oh, basically, oh, you don't care that we're getting taken down. But then again, they might not be too bothered about that anyway, so we don't know. But me, it's kind of like a 50-50. I'm all sorts about 50-50 sort of thing, but I think it depends on what kind of leak it is and how much they leak. Depends on how much you feel sorry for them. So if it's just hardly anything, but it's little like bits here and there, then yeah, I feel sorry. But if it's like an outright leak, or as I said before, people have leaked the whole Smash game before the day it comes out, then you have no sympathy from me. So
yeah, I feel you for that one.
Sucks.
Oh, my boy Smash wilding out right now. My boy came through with a $2 donation. Kingdom Hearts. Hey man, thank you so much for the $2 donation, man. I really do appreciate that. Shout outs to my boy. He became a member and he's just donated a $2. Appreciate that, man.
that's good.
Shout out to
Oh
my
yeah,
boy.
I just got Kingdom Hearts 3 for Xbox.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, I played the demo like a week ago. It was fun, but like, I really wanted to see what was behind the doors of Mount Olympus, and when I just opened the doors, it said, "Thanks for playing the Kingdom Hearts 3 demo," and I was like so angry that I wanted the full game.
Yeah.
I just bought it and it came yesterday, and now I'm gonna play it after the podcast.
Put yours back, boys.
I like to play it, but we'll move on from this. Anyway, so I want to talk about the Ed Boon thing. So if you guys don't know who Ed Boon is, he's who was he in charge of Mortal Kombat? Or is he a producer?
Yeah, the director.
The
of
director.
it.
He's the director.
Director.
He's something.
Yeah, it's something to do with Mortal Kombat. I like Mortal Kombat, but I don't know enough of it to know who people are in it, like, you know, the creators and stuff. But I know the characters, so don't worry. But anyway, so if you guys don't know, there was something with Ed Boon, Mortal Kombat director, talks about Mortal Kombat for Smash, and he goes on saying we also, well, this wherever this is from. Hang on, I'm just going over it right now. They asked Ed Boon. I don't know who asked Ed Boon. Who was the interview? Who was it? Was the interview by? Like, who was interviewing Ed Boon? Does anybody know?
Darn it! I didn't look into that. I just knew that happened. Hold on, let me just find.
That's my boy Jacob.
So we're just gonna
Okay.
confirm this, and then we'll get to you guys. What did you
Yeah,
say?
go ahead. Go right on, bro.
Okay, so I guess we don't know who. Someone interviewed Ed Boon about a little bit about Nintendo Switch and his thoughts on another big fighter there, Super Smash Brothers. So asking basically Mortal Kombat director about Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and he shared his thoughts on it about what characters you'd like to see in there, Scorpion or Sub-Zero being added to the game. And he said, for me personally, I can't speak for all of Warner Brothers or anything. That would be the kind of stamp of approval Boon added. It's like being part of the gang and all that stuff. I'd like to see that. So he thinks getting a Mortal Kombat character, if you guys believe or don't believe, whatever you guys think, getting into Smash is kind of a stamp of approval saying you're part of the gang, pretty much. And
Yeah.
if any character were to get in Mortal Kombat, I know people want Scorpion, he's more iconic and stuff, and there's the argument, oh, it doesn't matter if they're iconic or not. I would like to see
Or the
personally
Joker.
is Sub-Zero. So, because we haven't got many ice characters, it's all fire. But anyway, Martin, how do you feel about this?
Scorpion's the most iconic of the roster.
I know, but Martin, what do you think?
You know, other than Liu Kang and all that.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, if a Mortal Kombat character gets in Smash, I would rather go. I wouldn't go. I know Scorpion is. You know, when you think about it, who is the mascot of Mortal Kombat? It switches
Scorpion.
up a lot. It switches up a lot, right? Like you get Scorpion, and then sometimes it's Sub-Zero, and then sometimes it's Liu Kang, and then sometimes it's Raiden. Like it's a flip flop. It's a
It
flip
is,
flop.
yeah. That's actually a good point.
But the main most popular, I would probably say Scorpion. Scorpion is the most popular.
Scorpion has to be the one to.
Yeah, but in terms of Smash,
Joker.
think about it. If you think about it, I know my boy just said Sub-Zero, like he would like it because of the ice thing. I would like that too because it's like a different vibe. It gives a different vibe. But in terms of like a company-wise and business-wise, I feel like they would automatically go for Scorpion just because Scorpion is the most popular character, and you know he's basically Mortal Kombat's mascot. You know.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, so
So what you
C&J?
guys? What you guys think? Yeah, C&J, what do you think, bro?
Well, Mortal Kombat, I don't think it's gonna get in, mostly because of the whole thing with Japan. since Mortal
with
Kombat is
gore
banned in
and all
Japan
that.
because of the like the rating
Then
of it or
again-
something like that.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Why is it banned in Japan?
The rate because it's so violent.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Then again,
you're- okay,
has there been any other violent games that have been in Japan that hasn't been introduced over there?
Persona? No, not Persona. Ugh.
Wait,
Not Persona.
Bayonetta. What about Bayonetta?
Yeah,
What about
crap.
Bayonetta?
Oh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da.
That's a violent game. I don't see why that can't be in there.
I mean, because think about it, Bayonetta basically strips, and on top of that, you know, when it comes to her gameplay, it's just blood everywhere. Like she can like literally like crush you with like demons and stuff like that, and you see blood just splatter out everywhere. So I feel like Bayonetta is got into Smash, but they found a way to basically censor it a little bit. You know, I feel like if they could find a way to censor it, any character could get into Smash.
Yeah, it's about censorship that people have to take into consideration.
Yeah, they did it
Because,
with Joker.
I mean, I can understand if companies can't get in because of companies that are based off of cartoons like Sora or Mickey. But if it's a character that has to do with violence, then they could basically just censor it. I mean, except for My Shinui. That was something that I have no idea why they couldn't just.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
but you
I
know,
guess
my
it's because it was the
for
classic
the
and
good
it
boys
was
and
because it was
girls.
the fault. But that's only in cosmetics. And we're not talking about like things that are in violence or blood related stuff. They can easily change that. Like I don't see why they can't do that.
Oh yeah, by
let's
the way,
see.
someone in the chat, Louis Silva, pointed out Doom 2016 is not banned in Japan.
Oh, how about that? Well, that
Yeah,
basically supports me
Japan
even more.
actually likes Doom.
You know, that's interesting because a lot of people were saying that, oh, in Japan doesn't like gore. But if you think about it, there's a lot of games like Doom out there. You know, Doom is still there, and then Resident Evil, you know, it's not banned in Japan. I know it's not as gory as other games and all that, but
Devil May Cry.
you know, Devil May Cry, like
Devil.
you know, there's a lot of games out there that's not banned in Japan. You know, that has a lot of blood in it and stuff like that. You know, it just depends on what type of game you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You guys think Doom Guy? Because I know Doom Guy, like, I know Bethesda basically, ID Software basically came out and said Doom Guy was basically deconfirmed. So you guys think Doom Guy even has a chance?
He ripped.
Before we want to, I just want to see what Ware thinks about the whole Mortal Kombat thing first, and then we'll.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, though.
I would love Scorpion, but here's the thing. I feel like you could censor someone like Scorpion or Sub-Zero or anyone from Mortal Kombat, but I just don't think it'll be represented properly. Because in my eyes, Mortal Kombat's going to take away from the more family-friendly game style. I feel like that's kind of what it represents. Represents them much more rash and brutal.
Yeah.
And taking that away would kind of be destroying what Mortal Kombat is.
I
know how much this would annoy people, but I genuinely do think it deserves to be represented. But I feel like it would be best represented as a Mii costume. And I know how much that would upset people.
I think what you're saying.
Spirit Event.
Yeah, Spirit Event would be good ways of doing it. But what
Simon and Richter as
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Yeah, but I got to tell you something as well on that. Wam makes a very good point with this because think of it: if you have Mortal Kombat with Smash, if you mix it, and I know a lot of people, as he said, would like this to be a thing, and some people don't want it to be a thing. It's going to take away from both series. You're taking away the violence from Mortal Kombat, but then you're putting blood and gore into Smash. So, so it's kind of like you're making Smash not family friendly, but then you're also making Mortal Kombat family friendly. So it's kind of like each one, not the whole game itself, but having that crossover would probably not work.
You don't want it to contradict itself or its purpose.
Pretty much.
So what they represent.
Yeah. But yeah, what was he going to say? Continuing on with this, I can't actually remember what he was going to say about this. Oh, that's it. That's it. I remember now. Martin, you was going to say about Doom Guy, about not standing a chance. Yeah, he got deconfirmed. Now, I'm going to let you know something. I'm a massive Halo fan. I would love to see Master Chief in here, and this is my argument.
Yes.
I want to know. I know what the guys think here, but I want to know not just your opinion on this, but your viewers as well. I've always said between Master Chief and Doom Guy that Master Chief has a better shot than Doom Guy because that Master Chief in his games are teen rated. They're like 16 plus. Over here in England they are. I'm not quite sure about the rest of the world, but it's like 16, 15 plus for his games. Doom, however, is 18. So that's why I think Halo or Master Chief has a better shot in Smash than what Doom Guy has. But that's just my opinion. But I want to know what, Martin, you think about this. The guys know what I think and I know what they think. But I want to bring that question to you guys and you, Martin, also.
What is about Master Chief? Having a better chance than Doom Guy.
Just Master Chief versus Doom Guy. Who do you think's more likely out of the two?
Okay, so yeah, right off the bat, I would say Master Chief now because Doom Guy basically got deconfirmed, flat out, by developers. But on top of that, Microsoft has a relationship with Nintendo, and then the fact that Doom Guy is not getting in, that only leaves the last shooter type character, Halo, Master Chief. But as in terms of right off the bat, I do think Master Chief has a better chance than Doom Guy now since Doom Guy got deconfirmed 100%. But do I think Master Chief will get into Smash? That's another topic, because we got Banjo from Microsoft. I know, it's from Rare and all that, but at the same time, do you guys even think, and anybody in the chat as well, do you guys even think they'll put in Master Chief in the Fighter Pass in time for Halo Infinite to promote Halo Infinite? You guys think that's a possibility that Software might actually do that? Where to put Master Chief into the game to promote Halo Infinite? I mean, I don't know. That seems kind of a stretch there. But I definitely think.
I love this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, Martin, I love this. I want people to argue with me. I want people to argue. That's what I love. I want people to argue. I want people to tell me I'm wrong. It's not going to happen. And I want them to say, look, Doom Guys, because I want to hear people's honest, genuine opinion on this and think, what? No, I don't think Master Chief's going to beat it because of this. But having as I said to the guys as well, like having Doom Guy and Master Chief, I can really see Master Chief more because, as I said, team-rated games and more than anything. But I know we've got Bayonetta, which is not very teen, but that's more... Yeah. That's not blood... I know you said blood and gore, there's blood and gore in it, but it's more kind of like, if you don't mind me saying, more sexualized content. So then like Doom, when Doom hasn't got sexualized content, it's just literally blood and gore. So, and we know about Zero Suit Samus, I mean, and Snake's ass. I mean, come on. So,
yeah, I definitely do agree. There's a lot of people saying they think so as well. They think Master Chief could, get into Smash to promote Halo Infinite. So that's actually really cool. Me personally, I don't think Master Chief is gonna get into Smash. I feel like Microsoft already added their character, which is Banjo, and I don't think Microsoft is gonna go ahead and add in another one of their characters, especially their mascot, Master Chief. I don't think they're gonna do that. That's just my opinion. I feel like Phil Spencer is not gonna let that ride with that. Banjo, it made sense because Banjo had a history with Nintendo, so Phil had no problem putting Banjo in there. That would be a great way to, get people to buy Banjo on the Xbox. Even Sakurai literally shouted out Banjo-Kazooie on the Xbox, and then they made Xbox trend in Japan. Mm-hmm. So having that, that was just beneficial for Xbox brand. That was beneficial for Phil, and also it just made sense to have Banjo in Smash because Banjo had a huge history with Nintendo in the past. So as for Master Chief, I don't think they're gonna add in Master Chief into Smash. But I definitely do feel like he has a bigger chance than Doom Guy because Doom Guy basically got deconfirmed.
And before I move, sorry, I'm taking the conversation here with the guys because I'm really passionate about this. Sorry, guys. But I'm quite biased when it comes to Halo as well. So that's probably why. That's why I want people to prove me wrong. But also, you got to have another thing as well. Not just Doom Guy, but you got to think, is Master Chief going to be a better choice than Steve from Minecraft? That's the thing.
Man,
that's another hurdle.
Wait,
Yeah,
guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. It's because apparently Ann just told me my mic was like itching or something.
No, echoing. That's right. You're fine now.
Echoing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
right. So, what do you guys
it
think?
E-
I know we've
EQ?
heard before, but let the guys know again what you think. Doom Guy versus Master Chief, or even Master Chief versus Steve. I mean, he's got one hurdle down. If you guys still think, Doom Guy's going to be in it or not, but what do you guys reckon?
I reckon if we get another Microsoft character, it's Steve, because I would prefer Master Chief, because having the face of Microsoft in Smash would be huge. It would break the internet 10 times.
Yeah.
But I just don't see why they would prioritize a character who wouldn't really benefit Nintendo a lot compared to Steve, who would rack in millions of sales for Smash, plus then the DLC.
Okay.
Banjo had a lot of more going for him, going off popularity, but Master Chief really only has been the face of Microsoft, in my eyes at least. And people say Steve could be a Mii costume. You could easily make the same argument for someone like Steve from Master Chief.
So,
And here's the thing, if you go for a Bethesda character as well, you really only have two good options, Doomslayer or Dovahkiin or Dragonborn. That's what I have to consider. Microsoft has tons of iconic picks.
Okay, so would you, C&J Micro, what do you think about this whole situation? I know we've heard your opinions before on our channel, but just for everyone else out there that don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and keep going. I'm gonna be right back.
That's okay.
Just gonna say yes.
Go ahead and keep
That
talking.
is all.
What did you say, Micro?
All I need to say is this. Yes. That is all.
Okay, C&J, what do you think?
Just say yes. That is all.
I think one of them can get him, but I highly doubt we're gonna get both. Okay.
We're not going to get
Because,
both. We're not going to get both.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This might get some Doom and Halo fans very, very angry. But in a way, we sort of have Doom Guy and Master Chief in the game.
Why is that?
What?
No, don't say Samus.
Sort of. No,
No,
not Samus.
don't say Samus.
Dark Samus. Ha! There
No,
you go.
don't say Samus. Dark Samus doesn't count.
What do you mean? What do you mean? We already have so many characters thanks to me, Gunner.
And now people are gonna talk about it.
Right, anyway, so...
Well, look what you guys have done.
Anyway,
You're welcome.
So, what Wow was saying as well, going back to what you said, yeah, I can't... I think, yeah, in a sense that I think... Oh, I don't know. Wow, what you saying? Let's go over what you said again about that Master Chief versus Wow. Master Chief versus Wow. Master Chief versus Doom Guy, sorry.
Doom Guy or Doom Slayer or Doomerine or whatever the hell you want to call him, he really only has one piece of competition, which is the Dovahkiin or Dragonborn.
That's
the only
it.
thing he really has to worry about, and
That's it, yeah.
Doom Slayer would be more unique than Dragonborn, so that's kind of a big help for him. As Master Chief would have to deal with.
Yeah, right.
Well, Banjo's at least out of the picture.
Well,
but you'd also need to now deal with Steve.
Yeah, because like, a lot of people saying like Banjo technically, he's owned by Xboxes, but is more of a Nintendo character because obviously Nintendo platform and that. There's an argument in itself for that. But what you were saying about, like, because the only thing Master Chief's going for him, this is where my bias kicks in. So I'm so sorry. The only thing going for him is like he's just the face of Xbox. That's true, but then do you guys know about Halo 2 on how much it made on opening day when it first got released?
Not really.
It made more than like any Hollywood movie did in one day.
Yeah, but Halo 2 was the truth though.
Then. And I can't think of the details. I've been trying to find it online for the past age. I can't find it, but Halo 2's opening was so huge. It was everywhere. It was in the news and everything about Halo 2. It was the biggest like game like opening like than any, I think at the time, of any Hollywood release like movie. So that it just makes me feel like that alone is like that could do something. And also first person shooter. And yeah, I that's just my opinions anyway. So
Okay.
but
I
But here's
respect
my
that.
counter argument to that. If you really want to go to money,
okay, go on.
Okay.
what is the highest sold game in the world? What's the highest grossing?
Minecraft, Fortnite, something like that.
Yes.
Wait. It's Minecraft. And
Yes.
who owns Minecraft?
Xbox.
No one.
Well,
Mojang.
Mojang now.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
And who owns Halo again?
Because
Microsoft. I'm just saying because you've went the stats. It kind of backfired on you there.
Well, not really, because don't forget, with it depends again. It depends if you think Minecraft is indie or not. I know some people say yes, it is. Some people say no, it's not. It is now, but it was. It's not now, but it was. Depending on that, I think we could see. I think someone in also Martin's chat said we could get Master Chief in and have Steve as a me costume. That's what I can see more than anything now. So.
I honestly, if we get another Microsoft character, I see the reverse.
Okay.
Maybe if we're lucky, the me costume could come with the Halo theme. That's what I really want the Halo theme in Smash.
So I do
But
too, but as a character.
Honestly, yeah. That
So
So I'm having a hard time trying to talk while I'm.
I meant if they added awards.
Micro, your microphone's gone weird again.
Son of a bitch! If they added the Warthog Run theme from Halo 3. Something like that, I don't know.
Right. Okay. So
what?
yeah.
We're done with the Master Chief topic.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. I
Master
don't.
Chief for Smash.
Yeah,
Or
Master
at
Chief,
least to me, we got it at the very least.
The only thing I've got here, I don't know what this is about, so I'm gonna say it, but whoever typed this out can just take it from here. So all I've got on these notes is Sonic Directs. So I don't know. What
Oh,
that is
I
about.
added that.
Oh, Sonic Station.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sonic
Sonic
Station
Station
Live.
Direct. Yeah, we was actually reacting to one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and start this one out. The Science Station Live was yesterday, and for what it was all right. It wasn't anything too crazy. It wasn't anything to get hype about. What they pretty much showed off, a new Sonic at Olympic Games for the mobile. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the Switch, just like an update about it, and they showed off, the Sonic 2 Sega Ages that's out, and it has Knuckles. You can play as Knuckles now. Knuckles is actually playable, and then after that, they were just pretty much talking about merch. They was pretty much talking about their own merch, Sonic merch and stuff like that, and that was pretty much it. So it wasn't
Speaking
really
of
nothing to get.
Knuckles, wait.
Um,
Hold on. I actually just came across something the minute he said that. I don't think I'm just gonna laugh at this.
John Cena in a Sonic movie, voice of Knuckles.
oh God! Oh, you talking about the John Cena
Imagine,
thing?
I don't
imagine
think.
John Cena being the voice of Knuckles.
Yeah, he's not. He's.
Yeah, I actually seen something earlier on Twitter. There was like The Rock. The Rock is supposedly was rumored to be in like the sequel of Sonic movie, and it was like
The Rock or
maybe
John
he's Knuckles. or something
Either
like
one
that.
of them.
I don't
would
think
fit.
Knuckles is going to be in the second. I think this. If there's a third Sonic movie, Knuckles is going to be in that one. I don't think he's going to be in the second one.
Well, they can't just be an exact copy of Sonic 2, but if
Yeah.
anything, it could just be like a mix of Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 to make it actually add some like development. Because it's not just going to be an outright copy. Otherwise, people could just basically play the game and know the storyline like as is.
Well, because there's no humans in the game, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but think about it.
Micro, what do you mean?
There's no humans in the game, but I mean, no, think about it.
Tails wasn't in Sonic 1.
Tails wasn't in Sonic 1 yet. He's already introduced, like, at the end. Oh, wait, shit! I spoiled it! Fuck!
I don't know what you're talking about anyway. So.
Right into that.
So, Wii U, you may need to
Yeah,
cut that
you know,
out. Somebody, like,
I hope
bleep that
nobody
up.
in the chat heard you, man.
I don't even know what
Nobody
you're talking
heard
about
anything,
anyway.
right?
So, anyway, so
Oh,
Dang it!
let's
Spoiler alert!
can we just do a topic about the so what is the Sonic Direct? Because I don't even know what's going on with the Sonic Directs, whatever it is.
Yeah.
No,
it's-
nothing, I'm not gonna say I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Okay,
Now,
all right.
Might as well just move off from the Sonic Direct because there's really nothing to talk about. There's really nothing to talk about
Okay.
about that. Like literally, real talk.
All right then. So I think there's also one here. Platinum Games teasing a big reveal for the 27th. So I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, this is some big news we should definitely talk about.
Yeah, go on in. Martin, if you want to take it away, because I don't know much about this one either. So.
Platinum Games basically revealing something and teasing something that is supposed to be happening next week. On the 27th. So, people are basically assuming, that maybe they're talking about some Bayonetta 3 news. Maybe they might actually be teasing some Bayonetta 3 news. Me
That or
personally,
101 or Grand Blue.
this is also gonna go off of what the next Nintendo Direct, and the Nintendo Direct next rumored to be next week, because what are they teasing about? What are they getting hyped about of something happening next week? I mean, they're having an announcement next week on the 27th, supposedly. So, could it be possibly Bayonetta 3 finally getting revealed? Could it be, or could it just be an entirely new game? You know what I'm saying?
It's about to be the winner for 101.
I mean, because the Wonderful 101, Ray got the remastered, but I mean, I don't think they're gonna reveal it that soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already
I
announced
don't
that it's
expect
happening.
anything Grand Blue Fantasy related.
No, I don't know. Maybe Bayonetta 3. Maybe Bayonetta 3. You gotta say,
Bayonetta 3 is probably the most likely. That or one for 101. I don't know.
what about you, Ant?
I'm just gonna have to go Bayonetta 3. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, so that's what I'm just gonna say.
Okay.
I don't know much about Bayonetta 3 to be honest.
Huh?
NJ?
Yeah, I'm not know anything about Bayonetta. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it seems like everybody's just oblivious when it comes to Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know that whenever you have a question, ask your mom. Get it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get it.
Alright,
To understand the reference.
All I know
Let
about
me go ahead and bring
Bayonetta
up-
is she is goth waifu. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Okay,
Alright,
so let me go ahead and bring up. Let me go ahead and do the honors with this one. Let's bring up the next topic here. My topic
Which is
here
the
that we
last
got.
topic, I believe.
But we're gonna save yours. I'm gonna bring up this one real quick.
Yeah.
Nintendo Direct next week. Rumored to be an actual General Direct next week. So let's talk about this one. So if you guys didn't heard, with Zippo, basically with his leak, where he was basically 50% right, talking about Animal Crossing, Direct on the 20th, and that was actually right. And then he also said there was going to be another Direct, happening this month. So, and then he got the cease and desist. But, long story short, the next week is the last week of February. So we literally have one more week for Nintendo Direct to happen this month. So do you guys think on the 27th, and the rumors dates are the 27th for the actual Direct, so you guys think on the 27th we can get the Nintendo Direct?
Well, see, it depends. Who was the person that said we won't get a Direct till E3? Was it Zippo or was it someone
King
else?
Zhao.
It was King Zhao.
So
I think it was
Zippo said 2 directs, but only specified an Animal Crossing one. But King Zhao was only going on about general directs.
see, it depends what you guys think and who you believe. See, me personally, I think we could get a Direct next week, but something rings true to me for the E3 thing. I mean, I can see that and being a massive reveal at E3, and but E3's though in June, isn't it? So
And June.
yeah, I think so. You have to wait all this time without just a normal Direct till June for E3. So nothing's going to be shown till E3. But
That's my thing there. Like, I'm like, wait, I don't see Nintendo just keeping us dry like that, because you've seen the backlash already on Twitter. Like, people was just saying, "Yo, it's so dry. It's been a super drought, since September, for a regular general Nintendo Direct, and we still haven't gotten it yet." So I think next week is definitely the keystone. Next week is definitely we're gonna get that general Direct. I don't think E3, because if you think about it, we like literally every past year we always had a Nintendo Direct, a general Nintendo Direct, at least once before E3.
yeah, I think the same. I think if we don't get a Direct next week, it will be till
Give me a sec.
E3. So C&J, what do you think?
Nintendo Direct next week, very likely, mostly because of what Zippo said. I'm just gonna clarify one thing. Sabi did not say anything about this. He only said in mid-March in Nindy's Direct.
Mhm.
And yeah, I really do think a Direct could happen, but in a way, it's also not exactly likely because this is the last week in February, specifically the last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in February. So yeah, it's gonna be a problem. It can happen, but like in a way, I doubt it just a little bit.
Okay, that's understandable.
Okay, Micro's here. He just got in time.
Sorry, it's because apparently, some family stuff.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, that's all. It's all good, bro. It's
Yeah,
all good, bro.
my aunt just stopped by to go pick up my little cousins.
Okay.
Oh, that's all
That's
good,
cute.
bro.
Ah.
So,
That's cute.
All right, but really, okay, so are we done with this topic? Or?
well, no, we're just waiting for your
No.
opinion.
Yeah,
Direct
we just wait for
next.
your thoughts. What are your thoughts?
Direct this month.
Direct
Honestly,
next
if-
week
if
or
they got
E3 for E3.
to insist about it, then... Oh, for E3.
No, I can direct next week or E3 or just E3 or just next week. What do you think?
Both.
Both.
Okay.
Best case scenario, both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Son of a.
yeah, okay.
Okay, where?
Give me a sec.
I do think we're getting another direct this month. But here's the thing, I am taking what King Zell said to heart because he didn't leak anything really besides that, as Zippo did leak the thing about Fire Emblem or a Nintendo related character, which he was right. So that at least you have other things which that could have been linked to. But
Okay.
King Zhao, unless Master Chief Collection's getting announced right around the corner, I can't really think of anything else it could be related to. I do think we're getting another direct, but I think it might be something like a Platinum Games direct or something.
Wait, can you guys still hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
All right,
I-
sorry, it's because my girlfriend was trying to call me. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah, it's all good.
Right, go and
I don't want her to
continue.
interrupt anything.
Raphael says in the chat, Emily Rogers said in a deleted tweet that Nintendo, there would be a huge game released in the first half of the year, besides Animal Crossing, of course. So what is that? What type of game is that? And supposedly Emily Rogers has stated it in a deleted tweet. So what game do you guys think? Maybe possibly Metroid Prime Trilogy port? Do you guys think maybe is it what Sabi was talking about with Paper Mario or a Metroid 2D game? What do you guys think about that?
Well, I think Emily Rogers also said there was going to be 2 Wii U ports. Did
Yeah,
she
the
say?
Wii U port.
So,
I believe Sabi said that as well.
so maybe it could be a big game from like the Wii U coming to the Switch.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you're right. You're right.
So, or,
Yeah,
or
but what
something like this.
game?
I don't know what game it would be, but that's what we have to find out. I
Some
guess.
Mario 3D World, something like that.
Yeah, something could be
Mario
like
3D World with Waluigi, please.
that.
Please!
I
No,
think
we did
Mario
it with Shrek.
3D World, or possibly Pikmin 3.
Yeah,
I don't
someone
really
said that.
see
Yeah.
Pikmin 3. I don't really see.
Well, what
Pikmin
about
3 too
Metroid
much.
Prime 4?
How about Meme Run?
And Metroid Prime 4 ain't coming out anytime
Run.
soon.
Possibly
No, I
don't know.
actually
I
think I know
free.
what the
That
big
might have
game
been what
is.
that big game
Yeah,
was.
the big Wii U game, I really think it is Meme Run.
Oh god. No, it's Nintendo Land. It's Nintendo Land, guys. It's Nintendo Land, boy.
Yeah, that's the big announcement. Yeah.
And of course, how did we not know it was Nintendo Land?
Yeah, it's true.
I think Mario Kart 9 or Paper Mario. Whoa, Mario Kart 9 this year? That would be. I don't see that happening. Because if you think about it, Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U came out in May. They would have to announce it at E3. So I think Mario Kart 9 will probably, if they announce it, they'll probably come out next year.
Sorry about that.
Super Smash Kart. Super Smash Kart.
Yeah, there's
Not
Super Smash
happening,
Brothers
definitely.
64 remake?
Smash Kart.
Nah,
Smash Kart 9, baby.
Smash
we're
Kart.
getting Zombie U too.
Oh no.
What's up, Bappo? Welcome to the stream.
All right.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking as well. So, we can move on. We can move on to the next topic. So if anybody got the next topic.
Well, the only other thing we've got is like literally questions from the chat, and then we'll probably be ending it there because we've been going for an hour and.
Well,
Oh, okay. So we're
I already talked about
gonna save that one. Yeah, we're gonna pull up another topic, which is about the PS5 and the Xbox Series X possible reveal happening
Oh yeah.
at Tokyo Game Show. So if you guys heard about that,
Oh right, Tokyo Game Show.
I
you
haven't.
know, they're basically saying, you know, that the Tokyo Game Show's like top quote and thing to push the Tokyo Game Show this year is about the next generation. So they're basically saying that, you know, at the Tokyo Game Show, you know, that's when they're gonna reveal the Xbox Series X and, you know, the PS5. So what do you guys think? You guys think, because Sony basically pulled out of, you know, not only, you know, PAX, but they pulled out of, you know, another convention
I think it was E3. I think.
recently.
I think it was E3 again. I think.
Yeah, I
They
was
pulled out of,
again.
they pulled out of E3, they pulled out of PAX, and they put out a GDC. Yeah, they put out GDC because of the coronavirus.
That's it.
But you know, with the TGS, the theme of the TGS 2020 is, and I quote, "The future touches gaming first." So there we go. That's the theme of the TGS 2020, and TGS 2020 is happening in September. So they're basically saying, you know, this could be a perfect time to reveal, to have the PS5 and the Xbox Series X at the TGS. And we already know the Xbox is going to get revealed at E3, so that only leaves PS5, you know, left with any other concerns and questions. So having the theme being named "The Future Touches Gaming First," and Xbox and the PS5 is the only future next gen consoles that's coming out, we can definitely expect from what they're saying for the theme. We can definitely expect the PS5 and the Xbox Series X at, you know, the Tokyo Game Show this year. So any thoughts about that? We're gonna start off with you, Ant.
Well, well, both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X are, as you guys know or don't know, it's been delayed due to the coronavirus. The Tokyo Game Show I'm not very familiar with, I must admit. But
Yeah, there was a second convention there like 2 years ago, and they
Yeah.
announced a lot of cool stuff.
yeah, so
Yeah,
when
I think
when
that's
is the Tokyo Game Show? When is that?
The Tokyo Game Show is in September.
As in September.
Oh,
So I was talking to my brother-in-law about this today. Like I said about both the Xbox and the PlayStation 5 has been delayed, but he thinks it. Well, he thinks, I don't know where he said. Well, I got this information from, but he said he's going to be out at least in December, but which would make sense in a way, getting a new Xbox and PlayStation for Christmas. So, but that's when I think we might get it released, if that was what you was looking for, Martin. So,
All right, I can definitely see that. What you think about that, CNJ?
I am not exactly sure, but Tokyo Game Show. I remember that there was like a PlayStation convention there once. They announced some cool stuff. But they probably might pull that out so because of the coronavirus, if it is still happening in September or something like that. So, yeah.
Okay.
But I know that Sega's obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael?
I'm gonna have to step out on that one because honestly, I don't know much about it. But for those people who have the coronavirus, I'm gonna just say, darn, I don't know why we are here.
Oh my God, you didn't have to say anything about that.
The Corona Kingdom.
Alright. We're gonna move off to
Sorry.
Wonderful. Hold on, what you think?
I'm not very familiar with anything outside of Nintendo, but I feel like unless something stops, that would be a good time to announce it, considering how long they've been.
Okay. So you think September is a good time to in the Tokyo Game Show to have the PS5 and the Xbox Series X?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems fair with me.
That seems pretty fair. So now we're gonna move off into the last topic. So go ahead, and what is the last topic, you guys? And go ahead and state the last topipic here.
well,
For the
we
viewers
Well,
to know.
probably one we already talked about, and it was just a bit of a speculation of how Spirit Stone deconfirmed fighters, specifically Cuphead Spirit updates when you purchase meat costumes. We
Yeah,
already talked about that. I
yeah,
believe.
we already
So
talked
that's
about.
not really a topic we have. So
Yeah,
whatever the chat really wants is a Q&A essentially.
Yeah.
A session.
Well, I was
Before we
gonna,
get into that, I just
Q&A.
want to ask you. I don't know. We've already talked about our Smash characters and all that stuff. but usually we ask this to a few of our guests. What is your personal fan requested character you've always wanted in Smash, and one that you already want to this very day? Personally, I want a Rivals of Ether character to get in, like Arcane. This is specific, but let's see. Ant wants a Marina Lightyears from Mischief Makers.
So
TNJ wants Epic Mickey from Epic Mickey, which is
obviously
and
Epic Dev.
obviously wants Waluigi, but that's not one
Epic
that's
Mickey.
Yeah, Epic Mickey.
Yeah, I know it's a big lol.
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
like,
Smash
well,
Datalyzers is working with Epic Dev on Epic Mickey
Stretching a little bit.
not anymore though. You kind of yeeted yourself when a bunch of all that stuff happened. So I'm
No,
not gonna
no. We're
gonna
still
talk
working
about
on it.
it.
We're co-developing it.
Anyway,
I highly suggest everyone here checks it out.
what I want to ask Martin, I want to ask you actually this question. Two things. One, do you think spirits deconfirm fighters? And do you think assist trophies deconfirm fighters? That's the two questions I want to pass to you, Martin, because I would like to hear your opinion and also your community as well, and see what they think.
Okay. All right. So, first off, do I think spirits deconfirm fighters? I do think spirits deconfirm fighters. The reason why I do think so is because we haven't really seen the character in the DLC yet. That was a spirit prior. We haven't really seen that yet, you know. So, I do think spirits is just like, basically just like, yeah, all right. If that character's a spirit, all right, it's represented in Smash as a spirit. We're not gonna put them in the game as an actual character. Now, as assist trophies, yeah, I think assist trophies. That's like one of the big confirmed ways to get confirmed in Smash. I think assist trophy is like one of the big ones because if you get an assist trophy, it's pretty much they already make your design and they already made like something you're supposed to already do, and I don't see how Sakurai hasn't really went out of its way to take a assist trophy character and put him in Smash during the same game. You know what I'm saying? Like we haven't really seen that. So you know what I'm saying? I do think assist trophies deconfirm characters, but I know a lot of people really are pushing for Waluigi, and a lot of people are still pushing for Isaac and Shadow. And Shadow was like one of my characters that I actually wanted before Smash came out, but he got as the assist trophy, so it was kind of like, damn. What you gonna say?
I was saying Shadow, please. I just want Shadow.
Yeah, like real talk. But also I know the other question you asked as well.
I think we should.
You ask what is my character that I really
The most
do want
requested
for
character,
Smash?
like I already
Yeah,
said, that mine is a Rivals of Ether character. Ant's Marina Lightyears, TNJ's Epic Mickey, Wise Waluigi. Gyro is essentially what's your face? It's someone from, I think it was Lilac. Yeah, I think. Yeah, sorry, I got brain farted a bit. And LaxChris obviously wants Tetra. So, yeah.
And Papa Gino's wants Gino.
Obviously,
Okay, of course. All right, but look, my most requested character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I've been saying this for how long, and I've been wanting this character since Brawl. Is no other than Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I want Sora. Sora is my most requested character to be in Smash. The reason why is because growing up, I was a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I remember just playing Kingdom Hearts and just loving the actual game and the fact that it's a collab between Final Fantasy and Disney and and all that other stuff there. And Sora was one of my favorite characters. So that's why I always was pushing for Sora in Smash, because I was like, yo, Smash is this game. They got freaking Sonic in it. They got Snake in it, and this is back in Brawl. So I was like, yo,
Cloud.
Yeah, but now since it's evolved so big now, I was like, yo, they can add in Sora in there. They put Cloud in Smash. When they put Cloud in Smash in Smash 4, I was like, yo, this is the eye opener that maybe Sora could get in, because Cloud, is obviously closely, relative to Sora, because Cloud, Final Fantasy character, Sora is Kingdom Hearts and Disney, and Final Fantasy Cloud was in Kingdom Hearts, and et cetera, et cetera. But besides the point, Sora is my most requested character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Do I think Sora can get into Smash? I think there's a possibility, but do I think he's gonna get in anytime soon? I don't know, man. It's up to Disney, because Disney People are making the
They
debate.
basically give him the F.
Disney Japan.
Disney Japan basically
Yeah,
gave him
like-
the F.
Yeah, like I heard Disney Japan like deconfirmed Sora or something like that, but we
I
really
will
don't
say
know.
one thing. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Marco, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just about to say like what my personal like relation with Kingdom Hearts was, but I think you were still going on with that.
No, I'm good.
Personally, I'm the only person on here that's probably haven't played a Kingdom Hearts game since Birth by Sleep.
Nope,
So-
I haven't played one either.
I have
Oh,
never
snap.
played a Kingdom Hearts game.
I've only played one Kingdom Hearts game and that's it.
I haven't played one.
Which one is it?
I'm about to play.
Birth by Sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta play. If I was gonna recommend you a Kingdom Hearts game, I would recommend Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
And
Like,
3.
we played those,
Like the original, yeah, I know.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best. It's the best. It's the best one. It's the best one. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts 3, best graphics ever. But
Yeah,
story
like-
is like
Yeah. Like in best story, in terms of story, I'll say Cage 1. In terms of gameplay, Cage 2. If you want to mix between story and gameplay, Cage 2. And then Birth by Sleep is like good story, as well. And yeah, everything else is just pretty much just like yeah.
yeah, and the
Cage
different
3
Disney worlds and 3 is amazing.
Big
Like
graphics.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
And also that they reference Tangled, Corona, the Corona Kingdom.
I feel like the problems with Kingdom Hearts 3, in my opinion, was there's a lot of problems with Kingdom Hearts 3, but just one with the Disney worlds, like most of them was like basically retelling the movie like from scene to scene. Like
Oh
if you look at if you look at the Frozen movie, like you go play the
You're just
Frozen
spoiling
world,
it.
and it's just like, yo, you're watching the movie. Like they literally copy and paste the Let It Go in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like you literally watching Let It Go, and then when Tangled, they like did the same thing with like the whole world. Like it was just like, okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, and Hercules. Hercules. They did that. Toy Story. I'm surprised that they did something different.
Yeah,
Like-
they did something different with Toy Story.
Yeah, and then I am up to like the beginning of Monsters Inc.
Mm.
From what I can tell, they're trying to bring. Wait, what's the girl's name? Bo or Boo?
Boo.
Boo.
Boo or
Oh, Bo.
Boo from Open Season.
I
Get
swear,
it?
if you actually said boo or bo, I would actually get a bit tricky.
It's not either of those. It's Boo from Open Season.
Oh, right.
Boog. That has a G, you dumb.
I moved.
Yeah, but Open Season is not Disney. Open Season is not Disney.
Open season, not even Disney.
Yeah, I know, but I love Open
DreamWorks, I
Season.
believe.
Yeah, no. It is
That's DreamWorks. I
Sony
think.
Pictures, I think. Yeah, Sony Pictures,
Okay.
Damn, I didn't know.
No,
Disney
aka
brought out
PlayStation, and Kingdom Hearts is on PlayStation. So,
Dude, you gotta
Ah,
just think about
nah,
that.
right.
Characters
I got
from
you there.
cartoons and movies.
Have an opportunity for
Wait,
being characters in
alright.
Smash or anything.
Yeah. So, any more questions about that? Any more questions about that?
Not that I know
think
of.
we're all
Well, should we
good.
give our reasons why we want the characters we want?
Okay.
Actually, we never really got into further like speculation on that. We only just talked about what we wanted. We never really said why we wanted them.
Okay.
I want to go last on
so
this.
I guess I could speculate why he wants Marina Light.
I want to go last. I want CJ. I want to go last on this.
Yeah,
All right,
Because I already said- I
And,
already
and,
explained
and,
Sora,
and,
so-
and, can I go last? Can I go last, please?
Fine. All right, then we'll do it in order. But Martin, what was the character did you want? And
You already said Sora.
Yeah, I
you
already
already
said Sora.
no, you didn't give me a chance to finish. I mean, but why? Why? What is
Yeah,
your reason?
I stated
also
why.
said that.
Okay.
I
cool.
was a huge growing up. I was a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, and I played the games. I loved Sora, and then when I played Smash Brawl, they had Sonic in it, and they had Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and I was like, whoa, they have characters from other games, So I was like, yo, maybe Sora could get into the game, and then on top of that, just a little easy thing there. I was looking at the Sora Limited. I was like, whoa, Sora Limited, boy, maybe Sora could get in.
Great.
But obviously, it's-
I'm not the only one who made that joke.
yeah, it's just the name. It's just the name. But ever since I was still just hoping Sora would get into Smash, hoping ever since. But obviously, it never happened. Who knows? Maybe it never will happen. But I'm still pushing for Sora and Smash. Don't at me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we might as well just go in order then, even though WoW wants to go last, so I might as well just stay with the trend then. So there's a character I want, and I have no idea why I want her in. It's just because I find her so interesting. Now, I don't know if Martin, if you played a Nintendo 64 game called Mischief Makers, or anybody in the chat has played a game called Mischief Makers. So, but there's basically think of Mega Man, but instead of doing all, and it's a female Mega Man that does all throws and stuff, and I think she would make an awesome, interesting character. I actually just sent you a link to a video I did of like a move set, a video what I've done. So hopefully, Martin, one time you can look at that for me, so you can see the argument and what
The
game she's
female
from.
Mega Man with Klonoa graphics.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
I'm a huge fan of Mischief Makers. It's a great game back in the day, and I think it's just one of the hidden gems of the Nintendo 64. So I'm definitely want to stream it one time as well, and to show you guys how much love I've got it. But just to have an amiibo of her would be so amazing. So I cannot wait. Someone from another Nintendo 64 era would be amazing. So
Wow.
She's
bro.
too
It's
sick
just
though. I'm kidding.
so is that mine?
Yeah.
What-
Yeah, all right.
what did you-
CJ muted himself, so I'm gonna go ahead and do mine.
I was just saying what Martin was saying. Sorry about it. That's all.
Okay.
All right, you good?
You got in, CJ.
Enjoy.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
about
it is.
who
Okay.
exactly?
About the character you wanted, which was
Yeah, I know.
Epic
Okay,
Mickey.
Epic Mickey Mouse. I'll tell you.
Oh,
why.
yeah, I want to hear this.
Yeah,
This
okay,
boy wants Disney's
okay.
mascot over Sora.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not gonna
might
laugh
be-
about it. I'm just saying that's like, but why?
Everybody in the
okay,
chat
I
is
have,
like,
like,
whoa, Mickey.
In the great words of LaxChris, people are debating if Sora is possible, and this man wants Mickey Mouse.
That's a reference to the
Yeah,
first
like,
podcast
bro,
we
wait,
actually
yeah, like, whoa, people is already debating because Sora is owned by Disney. If Sora can happen in Smash, my boy just flat out just said, yeah, I want Mickey Mouse in the game.
No, but it's not regular Mickey Mouse or like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It's from a
Epic
game.
Mickey doesn't
by-
really make a difference. It's still it's still Mickey.
It's still
No,
Mickey.
no, no, like, well, yeah, it's not Mickey. It's Epic Mickey. Okay,
Yeah, I know,
It's
Epic
even
Mickey
worse.
Mouse.
It's classic Mickey essentially. So it
Created
just makes
by
it worse
Warren
for him.
Spector, one of the greatest.
My boy got
characters of all
all my.
time in my
The only difference is he has a paintbrush.
Yeah. No, no,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes.
no, no.
Go ahead and explain.
Yes.
Explain.
He can spin. He can double jump, like Sora, because Sora in Kingdom Hearts 3 can just single jump.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, and he also has a buddy named Oswald, which actually, and Oswald is
Epic
actually a
I
really
think,
important
okay,
character.
CJ, the closest thing I could say, if you wanted Epic Mickey for Smash, go ahead and make it to a me, roll it with the Cuphead outfit. Or me going
Oh,
with the...
God.
Okay, then I'll do
That's
that.
probably the only way you're gonna get Mickey in Smash. Is that, or you could basically just use Inkling and that's it.
Be better. Wouldn't me
Alright.
Sword Fighter be better?
Me Sword Fighter. No, the reason why I say Me Gunner is because of the fact that it's kind of like a reference to the whole art style that he kind of has.
Oh, fair enough.
Bowser Jr. The paintbrush.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but
so,
wait, I did not say the reasons why
Did
I
you get-
want him exactly.
yeah, give a reason why you actually want him.
Okay.
Jokes aside.
I have two. One, when I was in, I don't know, when I think it was in pre-1. I went to Blockbuster. I found this game, Epic Mickey. I was playing it. It was so much fun. I fell in love with the game just like that. Okay, and also the second one, which was not really that good.
Sorry.
So like ever since that, sorry.
So you were
And when I
that.
found-
So you were that type of kid who essentially got into games that were owned by companies that were already making cartoons out of them. Wait, where is that noise coming from?
Oh, myself.
Ow!
You right, Martin? Everything okay?
Oh man, I just
Hold on, let me see.
I just choked on some Switch water.
I think he's
Nothing
Martin.
crazy.
No,
Nothing
hold on a
crazy.
second. Yeah, it's coming from someone's mic. It's
Oh
really
my
hurting
gosh,
my
okay,
ears.
that hurt me. Okay, I'm better. Okay. But anyways, so yeah, that was one of the reasons because, like, I just fell in love with the game. And when I heard about Smash like 5 years ago, I thought, oh my gosh, what if Epic Mickey could actually make it into this game? So I kept on living the dream. Yeah. And my second reason, I think only Micro and maybe Wii knows about this. Epic Dev.
We shouldn't really like.
Oh
Get
yeah,
into
okay,
that.
yeah, I guess I know why. I think I know why.
Yeah, but
They
seriously.
basically were helping
alright.
with the game. Epic Mickey. It's a fan
Well,
game.
to be
so-
fair, yo, if you're gonna make a fan game out of that, you best be careful because copyright
Yeah,
laws
I know.
can
We're not.
literally whoop your ass like
The thing is,
immediately.
yeah.
That's why I don't make sprite animations or anything off of games that are already owned by other companies. I make my own shit.
How about my avatar?
Avatar. I mean, to be fair, I kind of made a definitive version of you guys in like sprite form.
He's okay if he doesn't
So that
sell
doesn't
that
count.
image, basically.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Alright.
With the fan game, we're not going to sell it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, speaking of fan games and creating other characters of their own, that's where my character comes in, or the character that I want, which is okay. But seriously, where is that?
it's Martin's mic. I can hear it from your stream as well when I...
Yeah, you gotta fix it.
Has it,
my
has
dude.
it, has,
Yeah, something's wrong with my mic. I don't know what happened.
All right, so the character I want is a Rivals of Ether character, either Zetterburn or Kane, or in fact all of them if you've seen the final boss fight. Well, not all of them, but at least the main 6 mostly. So obviously, I know their movesets. Like it's basically a Smash Brothers fan game if you've actually played it, either on Steam and hopefully you can get the definitive version on Switch, which is coming actually this summer. So you can go check out what that game's all about. I'll even send you a link to the teaser trailer, how it looks like. But yeah, I actually had fun with the game. I've already seen the movesets, and I thought, is there a possibility that there could be a crossover between Rivals of Ether and Smash Brothers, considering it is based off a Smash Brothers fan game of the same name, which is Super Smash Brothers Land. Essentially, Rivals of Ether is a spiritual successor to that game, made by a guy named Dan Fornance, or Dan Fornacci. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's essentially a Smash Brothers remake on the Game Boy. And Rivals of Ether is essentially a successor to that, with different characters that are owned by Dan himself. So I was thinking, if they kind of had a crossover with Brawlhalla, I don't know if they can actually do that with actual Smash Bros. If Sakurai actually acknowledged it. I mean, I guess you could say it could be possible as a Mii costume, but I honestly wish it would be possible.
I think my mic is messed up.
it does sound like it, yeah.
What's up, bro?
But yeah, Wad, do you want to continue?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and continue.
Yeah.
Anybody got any?
Yeah, Wad.
thoughts?
On Rivals of Ether.
Oh no, like your character. Why you want? I was gonna say. Wad,
Okay. Sorry, my it broke for me for a second, so I just rejoined and I was
That's
in the
okay.
dark. All right. Well, I wanted to go last because mine is pretty personal. I actually was bullied for about 6 years, and I felt worthless in those 6 years. I was literally brought to my knees in all bluntness. Dark thoughts constantly, but I related to Waluigi in that period because of how much of an afterthought he feels like. Due to that, I really related to him. And because of that, me relating to him so much, I ended up wanting him in Smash so badly.
Okay.
Because I deeply care about the character for that.
That's a very interesting story because, like actually, no, you can carry on and I'll tell you why. Go on, if you've got any more.
But I'll be blunt here. Me relating to Waluigi kind of is the reason I'm around in a way. It gave me motivation to not give up.
Yeah. I think it's the same with like me when I say keep gaming. It's kind of like, you know, I've been through things as well. I'm not going to go into it, but it's just like what you can do always is just keep gaming all the time. That can get you through stuff.
Oh my god.
So, but yeah, I understand your situation and stuff, 100%. So.
Oh, I'm in a better situation now. Don't worry. This was just a past situation which
is why I began. Which is why I'm now a huge Waluigi fan.
I understand. That's the same with me. That's why I'm in this position now. So it's nice to know that actually is why you identify with WoW so much. To be honest, some people might think it's funny, but I understand that completely. So, but yeah,
Quick question, everybody in the chat. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, but there's still that buzzing
Yeah,
on your mic.
We can hear you.
It sounds like an alarm.
It's really weird, man.
It's like a buzzing noise, and it's hurting my ear.
Mic. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
With my
it's
mic.
okay.
Did you move something? The last time you had a mic problem, yeah, I remember the last time you had a mic problem, your mic basically broke, and nobody could hear you at all.
Yeah.
How many? Like, I think it was last year.
Yeah, my mic just I don't know. I had water. I was drinking some water and I started coughing, and then guess the mic just freaked out.
Is there any water on your microphone? Maybe.
I don't think so.
Well, you may need to go check it out, fam. That thing needs to get checked because you don't want water to get into that stuff, otherwise it's probably gonna break.
Yeah. Wait. So no, nobody. They're saying I can barely hear you. All right. Hold on. Let me get right back.
Okay. Cool. While we do that, I don't know if you guys can still hear us.
Yeah, let's take over his channel.
No. So, anyway, guys, if you've got any questions or anything, even our channel or even Martin's channel, just let us know and just send us a message.
Asking both.
Yeah, just asking both what you want to talk to us about while we're waiting. Because we do have to end soon anyway, because we've been going over 2 hours so far. So 2 hours and 10 minutes. So...
I think
2 hours and 11 minutes.
depends if Wii is gonna come
Hang on.
back.
I don't know what's going on.
It's working now. It's fine.
All right. Well,
Wait.
even so,
Wait, it's fine now.
regardless
This
of the
microphone's fine.
microphone, and I think we've covered every topic so far. So if you guys still want to go with the Q&A or asking a few people some questions,
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
wanna ask us
I
some
want to
questions in the
ask
chat?
everybody about some questions because I really want to.
Yeah, I don't even know. Okay, wait, everybody in the stream, type of one in the chat if you guys can hear me.
We can hear you. It's perfect now. It's perfect.
yeah,
I know,
we
but
can hear you.
people in the stream be like, "Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you."
Microphone, and I-
Type A1 in the chat if you can hear me.
Okay, how would if you cannot hear WG, just type 1 if you can hear him.
I can hear.
Yeah.
All right,
and then press
here's
go.
how we're gonna set this. Type 1 in the chat if you can hear him clearly. Type 2 in the chat, you can still hear him, but with the buzzing noise. Or type 3 in the chat if you can't really hear him at all.
And top 51 if you want Area 51
All
to
right,
come
all
back.
right.
Okay.
Shut the
Alrighty.
Hey, go.
Type A1 in the chat if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, then I'm gonna hit you with the dairy.
Yeah,
Can hear you.
but
Good.
get your cookies, get your
All right,
milk,
some people.
because those are
Okay,
dairy.
no, why saying too, bruh.
Get your cookies, get your milk.
We can hear you. Well,
In the chat, you can still hear him, but with the
I'm seeing some ones in the chat.
Yeah,
well,
ones-
in the Discord
ones-
chat,
ones-
we can
ones.
hear you clearly, but I don't know about people who are hearing them on the video itself.
Yeah, on the stream.
I think it looks like people can hear you now.
Dang it, Waluigi.
What?
Wait, yeah.
You're
Yeah, I think-
51.
No, I said 51 because I want Area 51 back.
All right.
Alright, I think we're good. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Some of us are
Q&A
good.
now. We can do the Q&A now, guys. We can
Okay.
do the
All
Q&A
right.
now.
So, basically-
type whatever questions you want.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rafael just said 3. It's quiet.
Alrighty, and oi,
You-
Captain.
I think it looks like people can hear you now.
Alright, Captain. Ooh. Everybody in the chat, type your questions. If you guys got any questions for us, it's your boy WG Martin, man. We in the podcast here today, and we got my boy AntKeepsGaming. We got CNJ Gamer. We got my boy Michael Mounta and Wonderful Golden Star. If you guys got any questions for us, we'll be glad to answer your questions here at the podcast. Feel free to go ahead and ask the questions in the chat.
If there are any.
Yeah, if you
If
guys,
you guys
got
got any
just let me know.
questions.
I actually never get my predictions for the past. I was just too polite to say it.
That's all right, go on. You can say now if you want, man.
Sure. My predictions were. Who were they again?
Shrek?
Oh yeah, they were. To start off, I thought Gino to start off the pass. Then
Okay, one second. Adam saved. They're just up there. There you go.
Okay, first question. Time Jester Jebel says, "Do you think Steve can be playable fighter in Smash since Minecraft had a connection with Nintendo since WG Mine?" Okay. I think Steve can get in as I think Steve can get in as a me costume. I think me costume would be perfect for Steve. I don't think actual playable character.
Yeah,
Reason
we
why,
said that plenty of times actually on our streams too.
yeah. I think a me costume fits best for Steve. I don't think an actual character. It just seems likely a me costume. I think it just seems likely a me costume would fit. I mean, we had Sans, we had Cuphead as me costume, so I seem like Steve is one of those characters where I can definitely see a me costume getting in for Steve.
Yeah, Steve as a me costume. Yeah.
I
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Steve could be playable, but I feel like we're not getting a Microsoft character in Pass 2. In all honesty.
Same answer for me actually. I have the same answer as well.
Okay.
CJ, do you want to?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Do you feel that Steve should be a me fighter mostly, or a character, playable character?
Should not be represented in Smash.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Spirits.
Okay.
Spirits
All right.
should be the only thing.
Yeah.
The spirit board is fair, but at the same time, any playability of Steve
Boost
kind of
Steve
breaks
as
my
playable
heart, man.
fighter, not able to work. His
Best case scenario, we either get him as a playable character, or we actually get a me costume with music, but at the same time, it could also have a me spirit, no, as a spirit board.
All right.
All
Before,
right, moving on to the next question.
sorry, Martin, just to interrupt you. Well, was actually on talking about his predictions because he didn't actually get to talk about his predictions. So
I'm too polite to bring this
yeah,
stuff up. Sorry.
it's right if we can just
okay.
yeah, go on. Wow, it's all your.
I think they're opening up with Geno. Then I feel like we're getting a Tales of character.
Mhm.
Then either an indie character or Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Then Soul Bad Guy, then Crash, then Waluigi. Make that quick and it's done.
Oh, okay. So Martin, yeah, all you.
Okay, moving off into the next question here, we got why is everyone surprised that DLC Pack 2 is it? Sakurai clearly shows that this is it for him, and Smash, he says the possibility of the sequel is not out of the question, but it won't be by him. Okay. Raphael says Persona 5 on Switch, yes or no?
No.
Yeah.
Definitely yes.
I think no.
Yes, Persona 5 on Switch, please. I beg you.
Yeah, Persona 5 on Switch, man.
CJ, hold your horses, fam.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say Persona 5 R on Switch. Royal.
Yeah.
Okay, to the first question, we already talked about like why everybody's surprised about DLC Pack 2. I'm honestly not as surprised, but I don't know about you guys. As for Persona 5 on Switch, I
Yes.
agree. It should be on Switch.
Thank you. And by the way, Persona 5 Scramble the Phantom Strikers came out, I think yesterday.
So
Yeah, please check that out.
with the Persona 5 on Switch, yes, I think it should be on there, but no, I don't think it's coming. So
Why?
No.
But
Well,
the Atlas thing, the Atlas survey.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we have?
Let's see. Okay, I think here's one. How does anyone feel about a Bandai Namco character by Zero Warrior?
No.
Oh,
Like-
so there's were about a Bandai Namco character. I feel like Lloyd Irvin would be a great character from Tales, the Tales series. Also, maybe a Tekken character, but I don't see that happening.
Si-
But I think Lloyd
Yeah, I
Irvin
can't
was
really
probably
see
the
Tekken
best.
happening after the whole incident they kind of had on Twitter.
what do you mean?
Yeah, I think Lloyd Irvin is definitely the best bet.
What did you say about
Yeah,
Tekken
but
character?
Man, people need to hold their horses with the toxicity. It's just
Hey,
it's out there.
wait, Micro, what's happening with Tekken character on Twitter? Because just to bring them up to scratch.
No, basically what happened was I think people were requesting a bunch of characters, and then I think the director of Tekken kind of, I don't know, I'm just gonna specify from memory.
All right.
I think it was that they basically said, like, dude, like, can you stop harassing us or whatever? And they basically said they won't have
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, what was it? I can't remember what I was talking about. So I'm just looking at stuff that's been posted in the chat and everything that's going on. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Any more questions,
Sorry,
guys? You
people
guys got any
calling
more
me right now,
questions?
and I hate it.
So yeah, if you guys don't got any more questions, then you can wrap up the stream.
I think it was. I think that's it. A Tekken character. I think still is in the running because I think Sakurai tried to get a Tekken character into Wii U and 3DS, but then he actually became a Mii costume. So and they didn't know how to implement a Tekken character.
I know the whole reason why.
No. I'm just saying. I think there still could be a Tekken character. That's what I'm just saying.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to know the reason why they were not able to put a Tekken character?
That's okay. It's fine. It's where can.
It's very interesting.
That's okay. We'll talk about it.
My personal issue with the Tekken character is they have a lot of input commands, and also I've heard that it's also taken a character from a 3D fighting game into a 2D one. I feel like a Namco character is extremely likely. I genuinely think us getting a Namco character is extremely likely, and my guesses are either Yori or Lloyd from Tales of. Who I would personally want from Namco, Nightmare from Soul Calibur, please.
Zero Z Warrior says, what about a Soul Calibur character?
I literally said Nightmare. Great timing.
Yeah, Nightmare.
Nightmare.
That's what people usually think about when they hear about Soul Calibur, right? Nightmare.
It's kind of like how you'd think of Scorpion when you think of Mortal Kombat.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, time to what kind
next
of costume? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right. Let's see. Next question. Let me see. I think there's one right here. Okay. Let's see. Are Rex and Pyra in Smash still a possibility by Raphael Alavi?
I feel like Rex, because Sakurai did wanted to add Rex and Pyra. Maybe in the future, maybe like the next Smash game, but I don't think so in Ultimate.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be here. I don't think Rex and Pyra at all.
Yeah, I don't think so in Ultimate.
I just want to pick a question. Yeah, go on, Mai.
I'll be fine with that, but I don't see it.
I want to pick a question. This will be the last question because we need to really wrap it up. So the
Yeah,
time,
go ahead.
We're doing an all-night podcast, mate.
yeah, the time Jester Jevel said, "What kind of Mii costume do you think would be added to Smash?" Everyone in the podcast think Freddy Fazbear, Hollow Knight. I do not want to say this. And Shantae. Well, the thing is, we've talked about this before. We think Freddy Fazbear might be a Mii costume fighter. We also think Shantae might be as well. If you think about it, though, we've had 2 gunners of a special Mii costume. We've only had gunners so far.
Bendy?
Bendy? I've never played the game, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe he can get in. But
I think Bendy doesn't have a chance, but I would bloody love it.
Yeah, I think FNAF has a better chance. I think Freddy would be a brawler, and then Shantae could be a brawler as well because we haven't had brawlers yet. We've only had gunners and no sword fighters. So I mean, that might leaks that you can tell what characters can be a Mii costume just on that basis alone. But what do you guys reckon? I still think Freddy will be a Mii brawler costume.
I think a Mii brawler costume because we really I don't see any gunners or any sword fighters that would work with Freddy. I think a brawler is most definitely likely for Freddy there. But for Shantae, sword. I think it's a Mii sword fighter.
Okay.
And Hollow Knight as well.
Hollow Knight, I think, is probably gonna be on next in the Mii costume, and if Gino isn't like a deluxe Mii costume, I think he will be also our next deluxe Mii costume. Like a full body one with a music track.
Hey guys, I just realized something.
Yeah.
Apparently I've been looking on our own search results. I think the new podcast approaches is also taken by a few other people.
Oh, really?
Or at least in their titles.
All right. Well, we'll just have a look at that. It's all right. All right, guys.
Oh, name change anyone?
Maybe we'll see it. But anyway,
type a 1 in the chat if you want a name change for us instead of a new podcast approaches.
We'll have a look. It's all right. Anyway, so guys, that will be the last question, I think. So we're going to wrap this up. I think we really need to wrap this up now because we've been going for so long.
We're gonna wrap it up.
But anyway, so I just want to thank. Well, let Martin wrap this up, and then we'll do our outro. So, Martin, if you will.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the podcast. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I just want to thank CNJ Gamer for getting in contact, and I want to thank everybody for being in the podcast here with me. I want to thank AntKeepGaming. I want to thank Michael Mann. I want to thank CNJ. I want to thank Wonderful Golden Star. We had a great time today in the podcast. I want to thank the viewers for stopping by and coming through for that one. We had a good topics to talk about. We had a great time in the stream. I know the microphone just randomly cut out and whatnot, but it's all good though. We still managed to pull through. But I want to go in and let everybody else shout themselves out here before we end off the stream. We're gonna let everybody else and the members of the podcast shout themselves out on the channel. And if you guys want, you can let them know what your channel is or where they can find you on social media. So we're gonna start off with Ant Keeps Gaming, and then we'll move off.
Well, hello guys, I'm AntKeepsGaming, and thank you all so much for joining the podcast today. Thank you for Martin as well for coming on. We've been trying to get him on for a bit, and we're going to try and get some more guests to come onto our podcast. So our podcast is a new podcast approaches. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, AntKeepsGaming. I have a Twitter as well, my own Discord. You find links to all that on our channel and in our description in it. So make sure you check all that good stuff out.
Great. Michael? I don't see CNJ.
Hey guys, Mike Romana here. Well, I usually say that for my intro. So let's see. Thank you guys so much for joining the podcast. We really appreciate all the support that you guys given us, even though we barely started this January.
Yeah.
So it's funny how it already grew extremely fast at this point. If you want to check us out individually, go check out Ant's channel. If you want be the guy that does streams and all that stuff on gameplay. If you want to hear YouTube poops and all that stuff, you can go check out CNJ. If you want to support Wonderful Golden Star, even though he doesn't have a YouTube channel yet, you can go support him on his Twitter. And if you like animations and all that stuff, mid-eye compositions and everything Smash related, well, mostly on the web series I'm also working on as well. You can go check out my channel with the same name, Mike Romana. And obviously, you should go check out WUG Gamer Nation or
100%.
WG Martin.
Go check him out. Go subscribe if you haven't.
Because honestly, fun fact, he was the first out of every other person that speculated on Smash that I actually checked out. Yes, even before LaxChris actually or Papagenos, he was actually the first person I came across. Low key.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
It was actually
cool.
one of the days of speculating if Simon was going to be in the game and all that.
Wow. Okay.
That's how long I've actually seen this guy's channel. It wasn't until later on until I started watching his channel, and that's when I kind of met up with CNJ.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, and obviously,
the whole Steve leak thing.
And obviously CNJ's not here, but please check out his stuff, which you can find in our description of our stream and our podcast and everything. You'll find him there as well, and follow him. As I said, he does YouTube poops. But also, the main important thing, subscribe to WUG Martin, and just give him all the support you guys can. He seems like an awesome guy, and I'm glad I've met him today as well. So thank you guys so much, honestly.
Most definitely. Make sure you guys go and check out CNJ Gamer as well. He's the one who contacted me and letting me know to hop on the podcast, and I was more than happy to hop on the podcast. And I'm glad I actually got the chance to actually chop it up with you guys as well, like Ant, like Micro, like Wonderful Golden Star as well. That's pretty lit. Wonderful. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Pretty much what they've said. It's been an honor having you, man.
Oh, okay,
Honestly,
that's cool.
Honestly,
Don't forget to subscribe to both our channels. In fact, if not all of them, and probably like them all and press on that notification bell, all that stuff.
Don't forget, follow me. That's probably one thing you should take away from this podcast. Follow me.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's only on Twitter right now.
Twitter.
He's gonna make his own YouTube channel, but not right now.
All right, guys. So with that, that's gonna wrap up a new podcast approaches, featuring your boy WG Martin, featuring AntKeepsGaming, featuring CNJ Gamer, featuring Michael Amata and Wonderful Golden Star. With that, that's going to wrap it up. Make sure you guys, boys and guys, go ahead and smash that like button. That is when you boys and guys want to see more podcasts, more features like this in the future, guys. And of course, guys, make sure you boys and guys go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet. And like always, guys, I'm going to catch you boys and guys in my next video or live stream. See you boys and guys then. Peace.
See you next week.
All right.